black man.
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Yeah, I tell you what, man. I need to find me like a long stretch of road and just
That'll
put that
do.
fucking pedal to the metal. You know what I'm saying? Man, that
Oh
Yeah,
bitch
you
yeah,
got
gotta do that shit.
that
Yeah, you
shit
gotta
got
do that every now and then, G.
that shit got some
live
get
now.
up and go. God
Popped up.
damn. I tell you what, man. I need to find me like a long stretch of road. I'm hearing myself. Someone got the YouTube on.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'm turning the volume down now.
But yeah, man.
It's good.
I can't wait to take that bitch off road.
They got a sport mode and everything.
Hell yeah. Hell
Yeah,
yeah. That's, I'll be coming out them
man.
turns.
Speak of
I was like, oh
yeah,
shit.
so that bitch got a
Woo!
toilet in the back and everything, huh?
Now,
Yeah.
is it four wheel? It's two wheel and four wheel, right?
Yeah, I can turn the four wheel, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up,
See,
fool.
Even Guap was over there saying he might have to pick him up himself a truck.
I've been talking about it
Hey,
though, man. I've been thinking about something about getting a truck.
What kind of truck you trying to look
what you
at?
thinking
I
about
need all
getting?
the bells and whistles with that shit. I mean, Tacoma's a little bit smaller than what I wanted, but you talking about all the bells and whistles that bitch got, I might have to, look into it.
We already started. Thanks for walking in.
Yeah, yeah, it's on. We running.
He's talking about getting that shit she walked in real quick.
Oh man, I just seen it in the replay. That's funny as hell.
Look how
Looking
you
like
look
a
on
white
Oh
his
baby.
face.
man,
Look on his
we got a
face.
lot to
Clap.
get to, man.
Hey,
Um,
man, what's going
what's
on,
going on?
fellas? How's everybody doing?
Good
Chilling,
man.
man, chilling.
Shit, I guess we said like we got a lot to get to, so let's go ahead and fucking kick this thing off, man.
Looking like a baby.
Hey, episode 41. Whose man's is this? We back in the building, y'all. Another week. Let's get it. Man, I'm your man, Guapezius, Guapadopoulos. You know what I'm saying? In the building. Hey, first up, we got my man Rodman over there. He over there kicking his little bat wing hat over there. Okay, throwing up the howley over there. What's good, brother? How you doing?
Good man. I'm gonna be positive today, man. I felt like we was a little bit too serious the last couple of pods. Um, I got this new couch set coming in. Man, I can't wait to sleep on that bitch.
Oh, Lord.
Maybe a fuck on it
Man,
too. Nah, I'm just joking.
your boy,
Don't fuck on your furniture.
your
It's
boy
rude.
commenting, in the chat was wild. Man, no the hell it ain't. Your boy comment in the chat was wild though. Said the white couch hide the stains, man.
Oh yeah, hey, it's more of a grayish, but yeah, easy to buff it out. So, I had a
Gotta get
dark
that
couch. Like here's my couch
Scotch
right
guard
here,
put on
dark
that
right.
bitch.
I gotta make sure all the stains is out every time, man. Even when we
Yeah,
pod, You want to
man.
see?
Listen, as soon as you get that bitch, get that Scotch guard and spray on there. I'm serious, man. That shit works. Fuck
For
around, that shit
for the
works.
seats or whatever
this
in
man
the
On the
said.
truck.
couch, I spray my shit.
This man said he at work. Don't say nothing crazy. Well, you done fucked up and turned on the wrong podcast.
What he talking
Ah,
about? We
come
don't give a
on.
fuck about you being at work. That's your problem, bro. That is your problem. That's a you problem, not a us problem. We gonna get it in.
Penis.
You know what I'm
Ah,
saying?
what the-
Fuck your job. Next up, what's going on, Jay, man? My brother, man. How you doing, man? Welcome back, man. We all blessed to hear back at another week. How you doing, brother? Talk to us.
chilling, man. Just ran our our rec league basketball draft. You know what I'm saying? It's hoop season, and they got a lot of kids signed up and tried out, and assigned the teams and stuff, man. And we about to get it going. You know what I'm saying I got a bit of an issue. I mean, it was as a coach that I don't know. I'll just say we haven't had the best relationship in the past, you know what I'm saying? Because he had some interesting tactics when it came to drafting his teams and everything. And a lot of, at least some of the changes we made to our draft this year were to basically combat some of the things that he had done, man. Like he basically, kids, it was certain kids that just would happen to not show up to the tryout and he see their names on the roster and he picked those kids. You know what I'm saying? Kids that nobody else seen and nobody else would even have the opportunity to get. So he basically end up with stacked teams that way. Well, we do the fucking draft, and lo and behold, I get two of the kids that he always gets, and he didn't come because he's not coaching this year, but his son is playing. But he didn't come to the tryout, so his son ended up being what we call a hat pick. You know what I'm saying? Their name just come out the hat. He gets randomly assigned to a team, and guess who the fuck team his son got assigned to?
Got him.
Yours.
Got him, my fucking team.
Keep that motherfucker
So
in check.
now I was running the whole motherfucking draft and shit, running the whole show. And if my team comes out and starts running people off the floor, which my teams usually do, then it's gonna look like the fix is in again. I did all that shit and ain't fixed shit. Now I'm just gonna be the villain. But fuck it, let's go, man. Let's get it.
Embrace the villain.
That's what's up,
Hey man, lean into that shit.
man. Next up, last but not least,
Light
Mr.
bright.
Light Skin is the right skin. My brother, hailing from the shy by way of Texas, is the
Mm,
man, the myth,
huh?
but he damn
What?
sure ain't a legend, not yet.
Mm-mm.
My man Cap, what's good, my brother? What's going on with you? How you doing? Talk to the people. They want to hear what you got to say.
I'm just glad this man got a good chuckle out of that. Just tickled your fancy, huh?
Why you get mad
Glock
at me?
Dookie. Glock Dookie. Let's get
Glock
it.
Dookie.
Hey, what the fuck is that? What you
Man,
drinking
almost
on, King? What the fuck is that?
Man, one of these root beers from Costco, man.
Word. That's what's up. Don't advertise
all
for them too
good.
much. You know what I'm saying they ain't paying us shit.
They paying us shit.
Mm,
They
It
do
was
got some
just
good
just a
ass
quick, you
chickens.
know what I'm saying?
mm. Man, so what's up, man? What's the word, gentlemen, man? Everybody doing good, man. It's been a new week. We fresh still off the holiday, man. We had the Friendsgiving pod last week.
Mm,
That shit
mm.
was pretty smooth. Talked about a little bit of things. So we gonna get into some more shit that we I guess didn't get to talk about, and some new shit. There's been a lot of shit going on out there, man. A lot of crazy
Facts.
shit, boy. Wait
World's a
till
crazy
y'all,
place.
man. If y'all
Well,
tune in tonight, wait till you hear
yeah,
this.
it's
Go ahead.
about to go, man. Yeah, but yeah, let's start talking about these snitch ass motherfucking McDonald's customers. You know what I'm saying? These snitch ass customers at McDonald's that's gonna go. Well, it was actually an employee, right? Wasn't it an employee? What I'm
Yeah,
getting at
employee.
is the United Healthcare CEO was murdered last week. It was a big to do. It was on video and everything. You see the gentleman walk up. He drew down on the guy and he shot him in his back, killed him, and he rode away on a bicycle. Well, I mean, I think on the last pod we basically said, at least I said it. Yeah, there's cameras everywhere. Like you're in New York City, man. It's nowhere you can go without being captured on a camera. Well, the long and the short is the gentleman was apprehended up in Altoona, Pennsylvania. He had hopped a bus and rode up to Pennsylvania, and he was at a McDonald's where employees recognized him from some of the videos and photos and that were captured of the individual. And his name is what? Luigi. What's Luigi's last name?
I can't pronounce that
I don't
shit
have.
like if I tried.
Yeah,
LSD, man.
Giuseppe or
Luigi
whatever.
Mario.
Yeah, it's not Luigi Mario, bro.
Luigi
But
Super Brothers.
right. Long and the short is they got the dude, they got his weapon, they got his backpack, um, that had, clothes in it and Monopoly money and all kinds of wild shit. But I won't give it all up, man. What y'all think about Luigi? Well, the charges actually, the charges he got, the crime was committed in New York State, so they have some of the more strict gun laws in the country. Um, So they charged him for having a firearm. They charged him for using the firearm, I believe. They charged him for having a false ID because he had a fake ID made to book his hotel room and stuff. Um, and I want to say they charged him with basically murder, right? Wasn't it a murder one? I think they're trying to
Yeah.
get him.
Yeah.
Uh,
So a
Man,
lot of information. Go ahead, though, man. What you got?
first, man, let me say this, man. You being a McDonald's employee, I mean, the reward was at 50 G's. So, do you think you would snitch too?
Was it at 50? I thought
I thought it was at
I
10.
only heard 10 bands.
Nah, I thought it was. I thought that shit went up to 50. I thought,
50 still not enough.
but I
I mean,
mean,
this
shit. You
gentleman was
working
a
at McDonald's,
billionaire.
50 gonna put a dent in something. You got to be working at McDonald's. Shit, it's gonna be enough for somebody.
You ain't wrong.
Yeah, you ain't
Shit,
wrong, man.
You ain't wrong.
you know what I mean? But I mean, it's crazy because dude comes from I guess a predominant family. His family got bread. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
well
And
to
like
do.
it's you know his family's well off. So I mean, I'm kind of curious as to what's gonna play out and why he if even if it was him, if they got the right person, we don't know if we got the right they got the right person or not.
I mean, they got the gun, they got his manifesto. You know what I'm saying? Like, they asked him had he
But
ever
this
been to
guy,
New York before,
it's gonna be
and
crazy.
yeah, they
You
asked him
guys
it.
made some good points earlier. We talked about as far as like they making this guy like he's a martyr. You know, he got some heroes. You know, he got some fans out there. You know,
Mm,
so it's gonna be crazy, like you said, selecting a jury and all that shit. If and when it comes to that, you
mm.
know. So I mean, I guess I just wait to see how the shit gonna play out.
Oh, it's
I saw a
definitely gonna
video.
come to that because they got a crazy amount of forensic evidence on this dude. Like they got all the videos, it's millions of gigs or terabytes or whatever of video footage. He had the
Hey,
weapon on him, the shell casings and everything are gonna match up. Like he's federally fucked, to be
hey,
honest. He's fucking finished. So
just a side note too. I found out today. It's funny because we talked about this. We were looking at our open enrollment shit. Our new
mm,
healthcare is fucking United Healthcare, dog.
no shit.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah, yeah,
That's fucking
Ah,
yeah.
crazy.
Go
shit.
figure. Go
You about to
figure.
get denied.
You need to get a.
God
I know,
Mm.
damn.
right? Get a fucking. That's why I got the VA. I don't need that shit.
Well, we'll talk about that
Uh,
later.
so you think, goddamn, you might need that shit in a minute. I
We'll
might
talk
have
about
to
that
take
later.
another look at my shit too. Damn.
Cat man, you quiet over there,
So
man. What's your thoughts, man?
Man, I just want to know what was the purpose, man. I know he was reading the Unabomber and some shit. Um, I just want to know more about it, man. I mean, because for somebody to come from a well-to-do family and other things, you would think assassinating a CEO is the last thing that they would want to do. So obviously, there's something that we don't. Obviously, there is something things that we don't know, but I just want to know what's going on, man. What provoked him to do that? Cuz I mean, the way he did it, even though he shot him in the back, it was somewhat personal. I mean, you kind of like got right up on that man, like you knew where he was going to be, you was stalking him. So that shit is kind of to me kind of personal. So just 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 want to hear more about, as more things come to light, man. I really don't have too much more on it. But McDonald's snitching, snitches get
Yeah,
stitches.
You should have went to
fuck,
Burger
Wendy's.
King, Burger
right.
King, Burger King, Burger King saying, they don't snitch. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to get off track, but man, shout out to motherfucking Wendy's and they breakfast, man. Highly underrated. Man, go get you some fucking Wendy's breakfast, man. That motherfucking bacon day there, that motherfucking
I told
croissant
y'all.
chicken with maple whatever, man. That
Man,
shit
look
is
at him.
fire. And them home fries,
Man,
I
big
got them home
man.
fries, dog. I'm telling you.
syrup in his
I'm a fat boy. I got
Yeah,
good food.
He
big
got
back
maple
shit,
syrup and
man.
home fried crumbs in his beard. Look at him.
Look, I'm just hung up on the fact that this man's name is Luigi. Like we just letting that shit
Yeah.
slide. like, we gotta do
Hell
like come on,
no.
like I'm thinking the dude's name's gonna be like Ben, William, some bullshit. This dude's name is
Hey,
Luigi.
wait till the fucking memes come out and you hear that Mario music. Dun, 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 dun,
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
dun, 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 dun.
Boom.
Luigi Mario.
right.
Yeah, the meme's about to go
You know what's
crazy.
gonna come. You
They
know
ain't, they
what's
ain't put
coming.
the cab hat on them and the motherfucking big white gloves on them yet. The coveralls and shit.
A big ass mustache and shit.
Yeah.
Oh
Hey,
man.
hey, what if that man had walked in Chick-fil-A instead? What you think would have happened? What
he
if he'd
would
have
got
walked in the
he would have
God's
got
chicken?
blessed. He would have got blessed by God's chicken.
You think so?
Uh,
So it just was
they would have
McDonald's.
snitched on him too.
You
Truth
think
be
they
told,
you think they
man, I
some
mean, he's stupid as hell.
Hey, did the
I've
kid remember the kid that did the shooting down here at the school? What was the last shooting? The white kid down here in Miami. Um and they called him. When did he get called at a fucking McDonald's too?
Damn.
I don't
Didn't they
know.
catch him at didn't they catch him
Damn.
at McDonald's or some shit?
McDonald's
And they bought that
fuck it
motherfucker
up.
food. The college police bought him food.
I think that was a somewhat different case, but they did buy that kid food. Was it Dylan Roof that they bought the
That was the
McDonald's or
dude. Wasn't that
whatever?
the
I
dude
think.
do in Carolina, right? Shot up that church.
Yeah, yeah, I think that was him.
I thought he got bought
Oh, I
Burger
think I
King.
knew. I knew they
Really?
bought him something. It was one of them. Was it Burger King?
I think it was Burger King. Ain't none of these motherfuckers safe, man. Chipotle's probably
But
your
I
best
think the
foot.
kid down here that shot the school up and then dipped out, I think they called him out over by McDonald's and shit too.
He should have went
Yeah,
to
they got
Popeyes.
Burger King for Dylan Roof for the record, but
You think
it's
Popeyes?
I don't know, man.
You
Let's
think
be real about this shit though. Was it the right thing to do? Was it the right thing to do to see that dude, recognize him, and turn him in? I mean, are we cool with that?
it's the right thing to do? At the end of the day,
Yeah.
Are we cool with
End of
it
the day,
though?
yeah,
murder's
man. At
still
the
a
end of the
murder,
day,
bro.
man, I mean,
Murder
I
still
like
murder?
you gotta
He
find
unalive someone.
you gotta find out his reasoning behind that shit. There's gotta be some kind of reason, man. So I know they said somebody's grandparents were sick. I overheard on the radio this morning. Y'all niggas crazy, dog. Wow, this nigga chuckling over here. I
Or Dre's
mean,
like I said, he unalive someone, man, or did something in the chat.
Man, don't ever say that shit again on this fucking
on the
platform,
live
bro.
something.
Don't ever say that shit again, G. I don't know what the
Hey, real
fuck
quick,
that
man. Hey,
means. All
V,
right.
V, man, welcome back, V. I know we ain't seen you in a couple weeks, man. Welcome back.
She said
Man,
what?
he unalive that
Women in
man.
ETA time. I wonder what she's talking about with a woman. What's up with that? Y'all, he got any ties to a woman or something?
Maybe it was I don't know, man. Was the woman the one
the woman's a
that
snitch.
snitched on him?
Yeah. Oh damn, y'all all dropped out again. Oh, there we go.
Nah, it was just you.
We good.
Yeah, I don't know, man, but ultimately, man, I think it was the right thing to do. I mean, I know a little. I passed through Altoona before several times.
Really?
Yeah, man, I got a baby mama that's from up that way type shit. So I would have to drive through to get to her folks' crib and shit back in the day.
They got good food.
And I
They got good food up
mean,
there.
I don't know, man. It's I wasn't stopping, dog. Like
Oh.
it wasn't no black folks up there. You know what I'm saying? Like I was not stopping to eat. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I go in the Cracker Barrel and the motherfucking record skip. Like, nah, man, I'm straight. So I don't know, but it seems like that's like a real Trump country blue collar kind of joint. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all that
Hey,
somebody saw that dude
not
and
to
turned him
cut you
in.
off, Jay.
Yeah.
Wasn't Cracker Barrel just in the news for like refusing to serve some what kind of kids were they, man? Is handicap the right word?
I mean, were they handicapped? I don't. I'm not familiar with that case, that situation, rather.
I don't know, man. Hey, man, I'll just say they had learning disabilities, man, and Cracker Barrel refused to serve him, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, parents saw red after disabled students turned away from Cracker Barrel. God damn.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy. You
Yeah,
brought it up, so man, I just you know what I'm saying. I
Yeah,
remember
that's
seeing
wild.
that.
Hold on. What they say? What the reason was?
Well, it was up in Maryland. Students were denied service. The outlet was part of a community-based instructions program that serves students with autism and significant cognitive disabilities at some school district at an elementary school. Um, they they issued an apology statement. It's a 9-year-old kid with autism said she saw red after being informed of the incident. She can't put words into how she felt. Blah blah blah. It doesn't exactly say why um they were refused service, as far as I can tell.
So they had autism.
Um, they notified the staff of the group size and the purpose of the visit, but they were told reservations were unnecessary. And then they showed up. They probably had too many motherfuckers, to be honest.
And not to sound rude, but I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, but sometimes
This
kids
shit
with
about to be
autism,
hilarious.
sometimes kids with autism can be quite loud and energetic, and that might scare other customers around. People get uncomfortable around kids that quote unquote aren't normal. You know, and maybe they're just like, nah.
I mean, they saying that the students are so well behaved and sat at the tables patiently,
Okay,
uh, waiting for their food and drinks to go. So, yeah, Cracker Barrel down bad, man. I guess they're gonna protest and do all
good.
types of stuff.
Hell yeah, that's some fucked up shit. And I wasn't trying to defend Cracker Barrel by any means. I was saying maybe that's just their thought process. But yeah, good. Shit. That's
I
fucked
guess
up.
they call it Cracker Barrel, saying it was a staffing challenge and that caused confusion. I
That's
mean,
one hell of a confusion. I bet you they back there
Yeah,
talking
all
about I
right.
don't want to feed these retards. That's fucked up.
hey yo, god damn. God damn. I hope it was not related to the R word. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like
sorry. I
it
apologize. I
seems
apologize.
it seems to me though, like the policy is you don't have to make a reservation and then you show up with hella heads, you know what I'm saying? And they don't have the staff to accommodate. Well, you need to change your policy or get more people, you know what I'm saying, on the schedule. That shit is wild.
Hey, but that's everybody. They don't have enough workers, but they say we all down bad. But hey, they don't nobody want to work.
But can't nobody get a job either. Like it's somebody's fucking lying. But I mean, it is what it is, man. But
They
yeah,
they said Cracker Barrel got the best candy, man.
They do. They
do
got the
they?
old. They got that old fashioned
Oh,
candy.
and the little shop shit they have.
Yeah,
Y'all eat at Cracker
I
Barrel?
man. My parents
haven't
do.
been there in a
Man,
long
I hate that fucking. So
I haven't eaten that Cracker Barrel in a minute.
my parents, they drive a lot, and they stop at Cracker Barrel because it's always on the road. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a
Yeah,
Cracker Barrel.
yeah.
Right? It's either a Cracker Barrel or Winnie's right next to each other, right? And they
Uh,
always stop by there. Man, that food is terrible, dog. Ain't got no
Oh
seasoning
man,
on
y'all
it.
see Cracker Barrels like that for real? Because I don't see Cracker Barrels
They're
like
all
that.
over the
probably
place,
got. I
bro.
on the
see there's
highway,
one.
hell
They're
yeah.
all over the
If you're on the
place.
highway, you always gonna
One
see
I
it.
see.
Trust me, next
There's
time
one
you
by
Say
my
travel,
again.
house.
next time you travel, I guarantee you, you're gonna see Cracker Barrels all over the place now. You can be
Mm-hmm.
like, damn.
Man, like even in my area, man, I mean, I seen it's just one. And I mean, I'm driving up and down 35 in Texas, and that's like the only one I ever really seen, unless I'm just not paying attention to the shit.
They
They
everywhere. If
probably
it's a
on the
major
signs and I
highway,
just not paying attention.
if it's on a major highway and you see like semi, especially if it's near a semi truck stop, you gonna see some Cracker Barrels.
Oh, I thought you was about to
I
say
wonder.
something
I
else.
just,
Not to
I
say
just about to see what else you gonna see
it's
over there by the
crazy.
truck stop in the Cracker Barrel.
You mess with them lot lizards. Oh, that's stupid as hell. Getting a hand job at a truck stop is nuts.
That sounds.
Hey, you ain't lying, man. Getting a handy or a blowy at the truck
At
stop
the
is
truck
wild.
stop. You walk out, you got one of them gas station glizzies and shit, been spinning in that oil for about 4 hours. You like,
And you
fuck
walk,
it,
hey,
I need a blowy.
you walk out of there eating your shit with your hand, got your little whatever you drink in your hand and shit. Hey, Sally.
And then here she come. She pointing at it.
There's
Like,
one.
hell
There's one
Hey,
at
yeah.
Cresty.
is that
There's one at Cresty
hey?
too, Erica.
But is that really safe though, man? Because think about it. You're a truck driver, man. You got to be driving all these miles, man. You go over there and get your lot lizard. She might put it down on you, man. Have your ass in there, then you got to drive. You might be sleepy and shit afterwards and shit. You think you need to be driving after that shit?
Man.
No, that's the thing
Large
though. You
Marge
get your
sent you.
lot lizard. Large Marge sent you. Ah, shit. But hey,
Hey,
they don't know. They don't know.
hey, all this lawless and shit, man. This remind me of this throat goat we got, man.
Ah, you trying to go to throat goat?
Hey, might as well get
Damn.
while we're on the subject.
A throat goat said she pulled a millie off of man, off them glizzies.
She pulled a millie off that bitch. Yeah, I'll play the video.
Straight serving shaboing boings.
Man, throat goat meat.
Where I go,
Shit,
like,
boing, boing.
y'all,
Crazy.
Oh, it's playing.
it's just y'all
Wow.
don't get paid. Y'all not me.
Made $1 million doing what? No.
I just say they got what they need.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Oh, I do.
Oh, you
While he was locked up,
This lady's
I was
going
spending
so-
all day. After this, I'm trying to pay. Send me $50.
what made you start doing what you do?
The money. Y'all get paid, and I've been.
So what's the most you got paid for on the missions?
$2.
She is
I got
hit.
kidnapped.
She's
got
fucking
kidnapped
hit,
for real?
bro.
Who kidnapped you?
This pimp. Where I go, everybody.
Man, she hit
You said
as
the throat
hell.
goat hit.
She hit as hell.
I wonder. She sucked all the meat out that crab leg too. I bet she sucked all that shit out. Just she don't even break them shits.
She said the most she ever made was 2,000. God damn, at one time.
2 grand
Two
for a blowy?
for a blowy, dog.
God damn.
Hey, did Bo
I
say
wonder if
she
she
had
do-
that wide mouth?
She fit the balls, the everything in that bitch. She just everything.
Ah,
Hey, my
She like that big
hey,
fish on
my
Mario
man sitting
Brothers
be
and shit.
hey, my man sitting beside him, man. If we can hear his thoughts, man, you know he over there like, man, I can't wait after this interview. I'm trying to I'm trying to
Right.
see
You
what's
know he
up.
tried to see what was good. You know he had to.
You know he did. You know he did, man.
what's up, Tiffany?
You
Oh,
know
then
his
she
ass
just
did.
did she just have his chains on? Or them her joints? My
I don't
man
know,
said she hit with the wide mouth.
Man, she got a frog face, man. It's just really weirding me out, man.
Oh man. She get that
Hey,
fucking Cheeto weave or whatever she got is kind of disturbing too. That's crazy.
she get a hold of your ass. You ain't thinking about nothing. That's on her head, Jack.
Hey, but check this out though.
She
Hey,
got a
why
she
they
got $1
zoomed
million
in?
mouthpiece, literally.
Why
She
they
said,
zoomed in when she was hitting that crab leg though? They made sure they zoomed in on her ass when she put that crab leg to her mouth.
is that what she
I'm
was sucking?
Telling
Was
you.
crab leg? I couldn't
Yeah,
understand.
Yeah.
man. She's probably sucked
Why else
that
would
bitch
she have a
clean
bib
too.
on?
She
That's
don't
true.
even need that. She ain't gonna spill nothing. If she the throat goat, the fuck she need a bill for? She barely need gloves. Shit. If she sucking dick like that, she can probably
She
pick
want
the
to make sure
crab
she
leg
don't
up with
lose
her
it.
mouth and just suck that bitch clean, no hands. Like
Hey,
that's what a
hey, suck
million
the
dollar
orange off that
blowjob is to
motherfucker.
me. Right. All that shit, bro.
I want her to see her get paid like Hatua chick. She's actually
Man,
doing the
she
work.
hit.
She is
She's
hit.
fucking hit, bro. Like, nah, man, ain't nobody paying her. That's crazy. But I mean, is she
Apparently
a
they
milli
are.
up
Man, she
already?
probably could get. She probably could get something, man. Throat goat could get something.
Is she even? I
She get
thought
something, all
somebody
right.
else had that
You know what she
moniker,
gonna
throat
get?
goat.
Corinne Steffens.
Motherfucking infection. That's what she gonna fucking get.
Nah, that's Superhead.
Yeah.
She ain't throat goat.
Yeah, nah, she ain't there. She's superhead. Yeah, she not throat goat. I
That's
don't
fucking
know, man.
crazy.
But I mean, if she said she got that $1 million mouthpiece though. So
I guess, man, that bitch look like she got gingivitis, man. I
Her
don't know,
boyfriend's
bro.
in
Like,
her boyfriend's in
I don't
prison
know
when
if
she
I
was
can.
doing this too.
I can't put my dick
hey,
in there, man. That's crazy. Because I mean, you look at her, it's like she don't. I mean, I guess Pat got a point. She
She
got the
got
lips or
lips.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
hey,
man,
hey, if she at that truck stop though,
That's probably where she was doing that shit at. Fuck around. Right next to Crackle Barrel.
hey,
how many
hey,
blowjobs do you think she had to give to get $1 million?
Well,
it depends how much she was charging though.
she said the
But
average
she
is
only
about 50.
mentioned 2 bands.
I think
Yeah, like $50 a pop. You know how much of this you doing?
let's see.
God
Said she got the
damn.
motherfucking
Let's see.
Popeye forearms, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Let's
I
see.
bet she got that goddamn that Twister Wizard 3000 in that bitch.
If
Hey,
her
used to call
average
it jawbone.
if her average
Used
was
to
fifty
call
Call
it
it
dollars,
jawbone.
jawbone.
if her average was $50, that's about 20,000 fucking head blowjobs, man.
20,000, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
some, and you know there was a lot of repeat offenders.
Likely.
Man, she must have a
Likely.
jaw muscle of a fucking
Hey,
alligator.
that motherfucker ain't got no inner lining in her mouthpiece.
None. All her inside mouth skin gone.
All that shit gone.
You saying she ain't got no taste buds no more?
Man,
Got
that
no inner
shit
lining. All
gone.
that sidewall, all the sidewall
That
gone.
sidewall, the top shits, all that. Out of here.
You
She
know how when
had
you
to
burn the
catch
roof of your
something.
mouth and that
Yeah, yeah.
skins, all that
Shit,
shit
yeah.
gone.
That danglish eye, all that. Out of here. That's fucking crazy, man.
She definitely caught
Hey,
Yeah.
something. She had to get something.
Yeah, she had to catch something. The numbers just do not favor her getting through $1
The
million worth
petri
of
dish
blowies.
of diseases that's on her
Yeah.
tongue
man,
at
but
any
hey,
moment.
man, hey, you had to have the rubber on though.
I mean, yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. I never got a blowy with a
A
rubber
blower with
on
a
though.
rubber,
That
that
shit
sounds
sounds awful.
awful. That sounds
Yeah.
awful.
When I see that shit, dog, I'll be like, what's the fucking point? When I see that shit, what's
Yeah.
the fucking point?
You
Hey,
think
hey,
she
Bo said you think
you
she
think she
had to pay taxes.
Fuck no. You think she got a dick sucking LLC? What the fuck? Nah, man. That bitch, she got a ball licking corporation. She got an S corp for sucking dick from the back.
That should be wild as fuck.
And she had to put the bread somewhere, man. You just can't be putting $1 million in the bank.
And she can't be giving regular blowjobs either, man. Like you got to get outside of the box with this kind of
It gotta
shit.
be some wild shit.
Like,
You think she a boofer?
yeah, I don't know. She
Hey,
might
he
have been
said,
boofing
hey,
motherfuckers.
she sucked my dick from the back. I'm trying to see what that be
I was
like.
trying to see what that be like, man.
Hey, man,
Did
she
she
probably
grab
she
your
probably was
grab
she
your
probably
dick?
was putting fruit, man, doing the fruit twist, all kind of shit, bro.
The
She
All
grapefruit, the
that,
grapefruit.
all that.
yeah, she was definitely grapefruiting somebody.
That shit sounds grapefruit. That sounds awful. That goes down the hole, and then fucking fruit snack. That sounds sticky as fuck.
Yeah, but she gonna clean all that up for a milli. Like you ain't got to worry about none of that.
Listen, you know what, man? You know what we need to do? We need to put her and Scissor in a room and sit them right across from each other and put a banana right there in the middle between them and see what happens.
God
Hey,
damn.
yo, I ain't trying
God
to see that
damn.
shit at all. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm cool. You got it. Tell me how it went.
God damn.
No, Please
Man,
don't tell me
we
how it
got
went. I do not want to know that shit either.
man. Now we just got to go to the next subject. I don't even want to.
Yeah, yeah. I don't even know where the fuck we were, bro. We
Hey, but
got
look,
off.
breaking news, man. Remember old buddy who dove over the joint and attacked the judge
Yeah, yeah,
in,
hell
in
yeah.
Nevada?
Which case?
Yeah, he
That
just
shit so
got
many
sentenced to
times.
like 26 to 65 years in jail for that.
Dum, dum, dum.
26 to 65 years. 26 minimum?
Yeah, bruh.
Oh shit. It's motherfucking murderers that
Well, you saw
dog
that
that
jump
the
over and attack the female judge?
yeah, he
Yeah.
dove over the shits and jumped on her.
That was down here, wasn't it? I don't think that was the Spanish lady. I don't think that the Spanish judge, right?
I
Hey,
thought
he
she was a
said,
white
hey,
lady. I
my
don't
man
know.
said he ain't been right since he was a child. He been hearing voices and shit.
All the voices he gonna be hearing for the next 26 years gonna be awesome, yo man. Bend over. You know what I'm saying? Come over here and do my hair, that type shit.
Get, get bench press or get this Glock Dookie.
Hey, chill, B. Don't jump the gun. Chill.
You gonna be here.
Um, um, last week, last week we talked about the subway case, man, the New York subway case where the Marine choked out that Michael Jackson impersonator, and he got that's a wild headline, man. How the fuck?
Nah, cause I just see this picture, yo. Like it's not
Yeah, me
funny.
too. I saw the same shit.
Nah, it's just
He
the
was in
picture.
full service dress and
Yeah,
everything.
what?
He's dressed like gung ho in that bitch, and he's choking out Michael Jackson. I saw that in my mind for a second, man. I apologize.
Man.
I'm not well, but yeah. I guess the guy was found not guilty, man. They had thrown out the most egregious charge, I believe, um earlier in the week, and ultimately he's gonna walk free man. Any thoughts on that?
Bullshit.
Mm,
Yeah, I think he should have got something, man. It's just the fact that, man, with some of the testimonies and or the people who testified and everything, he didn't have to choke that man out for that long. And then the people who was holding his arms is like, bro, you not even can't even defend yourself. At that time, he's subdued, man. Like, what was the point of choking him out till he was lifeless? When you
yeah.
seen he had no weapons, he really didn't pose no great threat like that. And for that, I mean, I understand you jump into action and you start, but then it comes to a point to where it's like, hey, man, relax.
I mean, was
And it
he?
Yeah.
just
I mean, was he trying to get away? Was he? You know, all this shit trying to get out the headlock or some shit. You know what I mean, I don't know.
There was a point that being real, there was a point where, the everybody else was warning the dude that you're killing him. You know what I'm saying? Like the bystanders are saying, yo man, you're gonna kill this dude, and that's wild. But
I guess I got a couple questions. One question would be, uh, what do you think will happen if it's opposite? You know, white dude getting choked out by a
I
black
was
guy.
about to say the same thing.
And
I
then
was about to say
second,
the
he
same.
definitely going to jail.
second, what about the rest of those passengers? They may have said, "Hey, you're killing them," but did they ever try to stop him from continuing to choke the man? So there's a lot
right,
of fingers to blame, and it's unfortunate, man. That we I understand this dude has some mental issues. He was high on some K2 or whatever, but at the end of the day, man, dude lost his life.
He was what?
He was high on
it
K2,
was hard for K2.
synthetic
They found
marijuana.
in his system.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
and
Yeah, it's people
a
that
dude
definitely
lost
know
a dude
about
lost his
that.
life, man, and of course it's got political, and it's just like, damn, why is everything gotta get political? It doesn't have to be that way. It shouldn't even be in the realms of politics. But at the end of the day, again, if this roles were reversed, what do you think will happen?
Fuck, man.
Man, shout out to Presh,
Well,
man. He just
yeah,
jade
was
up.
that impressed? Yeah. Um, I think if the roles were reversed, you definitely get a different optic just by virtue of it being a veteran getting choked out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not.
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
I
Well,
think
I'm saying the veteran. Okay, we're not. I'm not saying it's the veteran getting choked out. I'm just saying just the skin color. That's it.
just straight up race swap.
Yep.
Um, Race swaps are tough. If you go by the numbers, then yeah, he's getting locked up like a motherfucker because the truth is, black and brown folks get penalized more often and more harshly than any other group in America. That's just the numbers. I mean, so odds are, that's how that shit would have went down. I wonder if anybody would have intervened to try to stop him, though. You know what I'm saying that's, I guess, a question that
Hmm.
You know what? To be honest, man, I really don't know.
yeah, I
In
mean, who
with
knows? They
either
might have
case, no
jumped
matter
on it
what,
too.
no matter what, I don't know because in the society that we live in right now, people are more likely just to stay out of things and mind their own business and maybe say something than to really like do something.
True.
Um, just like the video with the little girl in Walmart. If that was back in our day, somebody grandma would have ran up and dope popped her. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whooping
But
ass.
you're
Man,
talking about two different situations though. You talking about a kid. I mean,
no,
you know,
no, I'm Darius. No, I'm not talking about two. I'm just talking about as far as people intervening in things. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm just giving an example where people wanted to intervene and they were saying something, but then when people went to go actually do it, people were like, "No, don't do that." So it's like in the same instance where this man is clearly choking them out and people may have
but I would
said
think,
something, but they're not less likely to go up to him and actually like try to stop him from choking him. That's what I'm saying. People in this society are less likely to intervene and kind of mind their own business. That's just like if you see somebody getting beat up or getting shot at or getting choked out, you are more prone to pull out your phone than to do anything. And that's call the police anything. People, that's just how it is. So I
Well,
mean,
first and foremost, for motherfucker, if I see somebody getting shot at, I ain't pulling out my damn phone, bitch. I'm ducking. Number one, if it ain't shooting at me. Number two, though, but this is the question I was gonna say, a statement I was gonna make. But would you think that? I mean, I've had a been situations, my job having to choke people, man. Here you go, that bullshit. Listen, choking somebody, man,
Hell no.
you can feel when they start to go limp, man. That shit doesn't, click in your
yeah, for
head to where
sure.
you okay. Let me now. I gotta this motherfucker. He done went limp because you'll get that look, and
Hmm.
that should be your sign. Okay, at least start let that motherfucker go. And at that point,
Hmm.
he's subdued, man. I mean, that motherfucker's helpless, But so there's a process in that shit when you choking a motherfucker because they gonna go limp first before they go all the way dunzo. If you hitting that karate, cutting up that oxygen, the bitch trying to move, and when all of a sudden that shit start moving, that's it. It's a wrap.
That's peace,
He
man.
out.
There's probably a pause in there somewhere, but
Of course.
one of the other things to consider is it's on a subway in New York, man. Like, wow, shit goes down. Like, you
All the
can walk
time.
on, see domestic shit, see motherfuckers beating off, see motherfuckers fighting, dancing. You know what I'm saying? Playing dice. Like, you never know what you're gonna see.
Yeah, I've dealt with
So I
Subway, man.
think
There's some funny
yeah,
shit.
man. I think the general consensus in that situation is to just leave shit alone and get to my fucking stop
man, they
and mind
business,
my own
man.
fucking business. Hell yeah, that's the name of the game up that way it seems. But
Sometimes being
I
curious
mean he
gets you
walked.
killed.
You ain't lying, man. That's facts. The Israelis are at it again, man. I guess there's been unrest in Syria for a good couple months, probably a better part of a year if you really look close enough. But the Israelis have signed a ceasefire with Hezbollah with that particular conflict that they had going on. and now they're taking the show on the road and dropping bombs in Syria. I guess there's a conversation to be had about if they're going to take more land in Syria. Um, and if Israel is looking to expand a little bit more in the Middle East. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, so man, the Middle East is in a very precarious position right now. Um, it's gonna be another power vacuum now that Syria has collapsed, and the Assad family is no longer there. Uh, those rebels, the leader used to be part of Al Qaeda, by the way. Those rebels, they took a prime opportunity because Iran and Russia are busy doing their own shit. Iran's dealing with the fallout from Israeli hitting them pretty hard and hitting some strategic targets and going through their own fucking air defense. And then of course Russia's busy with Ukraine, so they took full advantage of that and kicked Assad out, which is a good and a bad thing. Kind of like um, Saddam Hussein getting kicked out. Like I said, it's gonna leave a power vacuum. Wouldn't be surprised if America kind of like snoops around, see what goes on in there. We'll probably keep a close eye on that. But the thing is that Israel's doing. They said they're hitting targets, quote unquote targets, that are chemical factories or heavy like weapon storage areas. Um, with their missiles, I think they dropped over 100 missiles into Syria already. It might be more now.
Yeah, I
And
got 300. I got 350 strikes within the last 48 hours, hitting mostly strategic, hitting most of the strat weapon stockpiles.
yeah.
They hit, the ADS. God
Mm-hmm.
damn it, I think I'm doing an intelligence brief. I'm doing right.
Too
They
much.
hit air defense systems, military
Mm-hmm.
airfields, military depots, lots of weapons production sites in and around Damascus. So it's fucking crazy, man. Whose side are the Israelis on?
Their
Do
own.
we know that?
They're on their own side, man.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
So were they even invited to this fight? I mean, from what I understood, it was a civil war going on,
Yeah. So
right?
their reasoning for this is they don't want that because the rebels that took over, they're considered a terrorist group by the Israeli defense. So they're strategically trying to limit their capabilities by stuff that they could probably grab that was left over by the Syrian army. But at the end of the day, man, they're all like Bo says, they're in there for themselves, man, and because it looks like they've been pushing into Syria. So, like I said, it feels like a whole power grab right now, and this destabilization is just happening brick by brick by brick. The Hezbollah thing, which they're up in Lebanon. I mean, yeah, they've had an armistice or whatever the fuck, but there's been multiple times where they've on both sides the armistice has almost broken again. So we'll see how
Yeah,
long that
that
shit
shit
lasts.
almost always fucking fails, bro. So there's no guarantees in that at all.
So we'll see what goes on, man. There's so many different factions to play in the Middle East, and don't be surprised if America gets
But
involved in a
see,
lot of that.
so my thing is, they know Trump is coming, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Israelis know Trump is coming, and Trump ain't about Middle East conflict, overseas, none of that shit. Trump is trying to focus inward.
Maybe
So
that's why they're
why
doing
in
it.
the whole fuck? But
Maybe
why
that's
would they do that though?
because
You
they.
don't have any backing. When Iran starts kicking off in your ass,
Mm-hmm.
when Russia jays up and they start acting wild, you don't have the United States to back you in the same way that we backed you in the past. Like, to me, this seems incredibly risky. I mean, they are stretching themselves pretty fucking thin.
Unless they know something we
I mean,
don't
if you
know.
look at the map, man, like, right. I mean, if you look at a map, you can't put boots on the ground. Like how many boots you gonna put in the ground to stay there? Just Israelis, not NATO, not United States Army, not
Mm-hmm.
any of the folks that's been backing y'all. This It's got to be
Hey,
more.
that's why when people do dumb shit that you can't explain, there's always that
There's some
information that
underlying
we
shit.
yeah
Yeah, there's some underlying shit going on for sure.
yeah
Because
because
that
people
makes
don't just
no
get
sense at
involved in
all.
shit for no reason. There's something to
Mm,
be gained here. So
I mean, I guarantee it's more like,
Always.
hey, don't worry about what we're doing over here type shit. We won't worry about what you're doing type shit. And,
hmm.
handshake, you got it, boss.
mum's the
It's kind
word.
of
I'm looking
like
the
how
other way.
the Turks used to go and bomb the Kurds and shit
Mm-hmm.
when we were there
Mm-hmm.
doing Operation Northern Watch. They basically call it a no-fly day or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and the Turks would go and bomb the shit out of the Kurds. So we would have, plausible deniability about the whole thing, but it's a shitty
I mean,
situation, man.
Turkey's another country that's has a lot of interest in what's going down over here too.
Oh yeah.
Turkey's into a lot of shit. People don't realize that Turkey be
Yes.
into a lot of shit. Turkey's
Turkey's
a
in a weird position, man,
they're a big
because like
player. They're a big player.
geographically, yeah, they are. Like they're in a strategic location
Mm-hmm.
geographically, you know what I'm saying? And they
That
get to they get to straddle the fence. They get to be, Middle East at one minute, and then they get to be European on the other side of the fence. So, they keep
yeah.
playing, both sides of this thing, and it's
Istanbul,
interesting, man.
Constantinople, and
Right. Think about how important Istanbul and or Constantinople back in the day is. It's always been a major port.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Rome moved there, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
always been a major port, and it's just they're always in the thick of things over there. Turkey is they're a funky bunch because you don't really hear a lot about them in our news, but they are in everything. Trust me on
Yes,
that.
they are. Yeah, they really are. It was interesting being stationed out there
yeah,
for a
and
while.
if you ever go there, man, don't go down one of them alleys if they say come here for a massage and shit. Stay away.
Or maybe you should go. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe,
Mm.
know what I'm saying? You used to getting them truck stop, ball slaps or whatever. That might be
Them
right up
broke,
your alley.
them broke goatees.
Goddamn,
Goatees.
them goddamn yuck, 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 yuck. Them
Hey,
shits.
well, real quick,
Yep, yep,
Hey,
yep, yep,
back
Bo,
to
yep,
the
yep,
show.
Bo,
yep.
Back to the show. Hey.
Bo, don't forget to put Russia in there too, because Russia was involved in Syria for a long fucking time because they backed Assad.
Oh yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
they ain't innocent in this either. Yeah, all those people are players, but so is Russia.
Yes. It's interesting, man. I don't know what the Israelis want out of this deal.
Land.
And truth be told, yeah, land, but I mean, Syria is an oil producing country too, you know what I'm saying?
Now, I
Like,
was just about to say oil
yeah, yeah, oil and
resources. It could be. Yeah, it's a lot of things.
yeah, yeah.
Expansion. Netanyahu's always about expansion.
Yeah, if they can get into that oil game, man, I mean,
Forget about it.
that could be a cool move for them, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't need so much from us. So that kind of begs the question as the United States, I mean, are we really mad at that shit for real? Like, as long as the check gets lighter going to the Israelis, I mean,
Of course, we're going
I
back
don't
to
know.
who always backs the Israelis? United States. That ain't shit ain't gonna end no time
Well,
soon.
yeah, right, right. I feel it. God, like, man, y'all talking about this political bullshit, man. Let's get on to some real shit. All right,
Some
I got
real
some real
Yeah,
shit.
shit.
I'm
All right,
listening.
real
I'm
shit.
listening, man. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I haven't been hip to the subject too much on it. That's why.
Yeah. It's all good, man. That's what we try to do
Hey,
here, right? We just
truth
try
be
to
told, man, I
inform and
wouldn't
talk
be
some
I
shit.
wouldn't be this hip to this shit if it wasn't for my goddamn job. But here we are.
Yeah. And that's a goddamn shame, to be honest.
That's true.
Because
It's
this
real
is a
shit.
big fucking deal. Like this could shape some things and for the next decade and some years to come, man. Like generations to come. It just kind of depends on where the chips land and everything and what our involvement as the United States, what our involvement is going to be. I mean, if Trump,
Right.
this is going to test Trump's resolve in terms of, are you really going to not get involved in world affairs on this level? Like, this issue is, this shit could turn ugly, man. Like, this shit could turn ugly.
Trump got a lot of
And
shit
if
on his
he
plate,
legit
man.
sits back, yeah, I know Trump's got to. We'll talk about some of this stuff, but you're not wrong. But just a world issue like this, I'd imagine Trump supporters are really happy about the idea that Trump got elected versus Biden, because Biden, of course, would have committed forces and all the things, and Trump is saying he's not going to do that. So we'll see how it
Shit.
goes, man.
Well, shit. Since we on Trump, what is he? What is he saying he gonna do?
Well, let me get one more thing in before we get to
Go
Trump.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Chipotle is raising their prices by 2%
God
to combat
damn it!
inflation.
Hey man, like we
Bullshit.
said in the last pod, man. And fuck going out to eat, bro. You motherfuckers need to start going. Y'all motherfuckers need to start cooking at the crib, man. Cause fucking Ryan, man. This man, when I was down there, man, he fucking Chipotle and just going to man. I went to go get one of them brisket bowls. I ain't gonna lie, man. And that shit is like $60, man. Just for this, just for two
Hey.
bowls, man. It's like fuck,
Welcome, sir. Welcome. Joining us. Oh, what's going on?
man. You ain't hallucinating.
Nah, I'm good for now. I got my second win.
That's what's up, man.
All right.
Appreciate you,
Man,
Jan.
while you were
Cuz.
gone, man, you know what? I ain't even gonna say what somebody said while you was gone, man. I just
Nah.
let that
Say that
shit
shit,
ride.
man.
I can't, man. The,
Who said it? Who
the
said it?
Who you think said
What Guap say?
it?
Oh, he
Man
just
said,
gonna
what did
call
Some,
me
Guap
out,
say?
huh?
some about
Gonna
you
call me
and a
out.
banana and some other person and a banana sucking it at one time.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
he
what's
said
up
he
with
said he
Luigi?
wanted to see
Luigi ain't
you
got
and
no
Throat go
waves.
battle it out over a banana in the room, in the middle of a room or some shit. I like that's crazy.
Oh, that's what I said. That's how I said it.
Oh, we ain't
Y'all
get no
love
sound.
twisting my words.
Hey,
We ain't get no sound.
It's all good, man. Yeah, well, yeah, hopefully we can work scissors.
yeah, we don't need to go back to it, sister, man. This is
Yeah, I don't think he can hear us is what I'm getting to. Can you hear us, Scissor?
I think
He
he
can hear
hears.
us. He
I
can hear
can.
us.
I bet. All right,
There you
that's
go.
where,
There you
man.
go.
Now
You
we can
sound
hear you.
back. All right.
But yeah, they were saying, in the chat, man, cook shit at home. You know what I'm saying? Because eating out, you're right, man. That shit costs a motherfucking fortune, bro.
Man, I don't know how to make McDonald's fries at home though.
You don't know how to make them?
Yeah.
Or
Eh,
you start with a stalk of celery. I'm just bullshitting. But
celery.
What? I was waiting to
right.
see where you was gonna
It's
go
like
with that.
what?
Celery. What the fuck? Some weak ass
But yeah,
fries.
man.
Some weak ass.
All I
Hey,
can all I can
it's some
suggest, man,
motherfuckers
is
out there that stop eating out and be at home eating some goddamn celery for real though.
God damn.
facts.
I know.
But
That's word.
This nigga and his
all I can
goddamn
say
bananas.
is use them
Oh
fucking hands,
hell no,
man.
man! This man
Oh,
again,
word.
bro.
Get a new fruit, man.
Man, I know you ain't about to eat that fucking banana, bro. Like
He
I
already
know
took a
you
bite of
not.
it. He already bit
what
that
he got
shit.
to get his
I
potassium or whatever that shit is, right?
I go like this.
No, brother.
I'm not watching.
No.
There you go. Hey, that was I. That's I. That's I.
It got cut out on the feed, thank God.
Jesus,
Look at his
man.
mouth all white and shit, man. Get your face off the camera with that
Get out
shit,
of his
man.
mouth.
Just stop eating on the
He got his
pod,
face
man.
in the
God
fucking
damn.
camera, man. He got his damn face all in the camera and shit like this. You can't help
But
but see
yeah,
that
hey,
shit.
Fresh said, here we go. Hey, but for real though, man. Yeah, man. It's bro, everybody raising prices up. I mean, like I said, man, if I want to go get me a rib plate from a barbecue joint, man, they damn near trying to charge
$25.
$100 for a motherfucking slab of ribs, man. That shit crazy.
Slab of ribs? God damn.
For fast food, man, use the apps, yo. It's an app for all of these fast food spots. Whether it's gonna give you percent off the rip, or it's you get 5 meals and the next one free or whatever, man. Like, use these
Oh, you
fucking
do got
apps,
that.
bro.
Man,
I
Yeah,
got I
cause
got
man,
a group of
y'all better
all my
use the
food apps
motherfucking
is in a
coupons
group
and
called the Hunger Games.
them damn food coupons that be coming in the mail with that junk mail and shit. You better use them shits.
man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. You just got to change your way of living. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's shit is getting real in the field, G. Let's shift the music real quick, man. Music and culture. We'll get to politics and heavy shit later. Tank, R&B artist Tank said the worst thing to be called in the black community is gay. He did an interview with I think he's on a podcast or something, and he was just explaining how the black community is so I hate this fucking word, so homophobic, and how the worst thing you can be called is gay, especially in the music industry and everything else. What are your thoughts on that? What happened, man? What's funny?
I mean,
we call I call people gay all the time, because it's an insult.
hey,
It ain't meant to be no
I
fucking
just say this, man. I just
no
say this,
compliment.
man. In the black community, man, the worst thing is is to be gay and then to act like you in love.
You
That's
think so?
next.
You think
Hell
you think
yeah.
acting like
Man,
you in
look,
love is an
look.
issue?
When you first got a
Nah.
girlfriend, when you first got a girlfriend or something, you getting clown. Oh, you in love. Hey, and don't buy somebody flowers or some shit.
Ah, yeah, you
Back in
buy
the
them
day, you getting
flowers.
clown.
You
It's
tender
over
dick
with.
ass.
It's over with.
Yo, you know that happened to me. I was
I
in
think that's more of a
that's more of a
You
what?
know what though? You know what though? You know what I
Oh,
say to that
hey,
shit.
and just to Boski, no man, pound cake be cooking, man. Shit, y'all motherfuckers
You know
know
what I
she
say
be
to that
cooking.
shit, man. If you want to buy your flowers, man, and say you in love, man, fuck you. You in love. Buy your flowers, man. Don't give a fuck about what them other niggas be
Yes.
over here talking about. Oh, because you buying flowers, clowning somebody and shit. That's because the motherfuckers, they want somebody and can't get them. That's all that is. Who give a damn? You want to buy your flowers, man? Buy your damn flowers. Don't let nobody dictate what you do by trying to crack jokes on you and shit. You do you. Damn it.
the
Besides,
clowning
I'm
from
not trying
love.
to dictate
Now this
or
nigga want to
taste your
put his
dick.
cape on, man. This nigga,
What?
man, dog. Look, man, take your fucking cape off, man. We know if you
How's
want
that
to
a cake?
be in love. What we saying is that's just the culture. That's all I'm saying. It's the culture.
And I understand that. I understand exactly what you're saying. And I'm saying, fuck that when it comes to that part of the culture. You do what you want to do, man.
Damn, V, you.
Nah. I think the love thing
Damn,
comes
V.
from
Damn.
the
Damn.
love thing comes from niggas because niggas will clown niggas over anything. You have a 3-piece suit on, your boy's gonna clown you. The thing about love,
That
that's just niggas clowning just a clown. The second worst thing to be called in the black community is atheist.
Oh man.
That's
really?
yes, that's
Uh
from first hand experience. That's the worst. That might be worse than gay for real, for real. I might have a better chance with a chick telling her I'm gay than telling her I'm atheist.
That's
I'm not gay.
that's
That's
heavy.
heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not
yeah.
what that banana says.
nigga.
Right. The way you eat that banana,
Man,
look
y'all talking
like
about
you've
eat
been
healthy,
hanging
eat at
around.
home.
You could have ate
Look
this
like
shit
you've
for
been hanging
y'all
around
thing.
truck stops. Fucking banana.
Also,
Hell no.
hey, why did V have to go
I
so
didn't.
hard in this bitch though? Why she got
What did V do? I'm not seeing that in the chat, yo.
She
Oh man.
said, I thought being called a pussy ass ninja was the worst thing to be called. Hey, that is one of the
Oh,
worst though.
oh, pizzazz. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know, man.
She went crazy.
I think specifically in the music industry, man, like being gay, is the new in thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at Frank Ocean, you look at Daniel Caesar before he shat on black people. You look at it's so many of these artists. Who the rapper
When
that
the last
walk
time you
with
heard
the
a Frank
verses
Ocean
and
song?
shit.
I mean, you got
I
Tyler, you
mean,
got Frank
Frank,
Ocean. You
I mean, they waiting for Frank. Frank is not
Wait,
coming
hold
out on
on.
his
Daniel
own
Caesar
time,
gay?
Frank came
huh?
out as 5, didn't he?
Yeah, he came out. Yeah, he hold balls from the left or whatever. Yeah,
Daniel Caesar gay?
yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, he looked gay to me. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. I heard he was gay. I think they're talking about it on Button or something that he was
Don't
gay.
don't don't Birdman and Lil Wayne be doing some gay shit? They be kissing and shit.
I mean, he was
Hey,
young and
that
that's
was
and
Ah.
you don't like it.
there's a difference. There's being gay and there's doing some gay ass shit. It's two different things though.
Is it two different things?
Talk about it. Hey,
Yeah.
talk about that though. Talk about it.
There's
Hey,
being
go ahead and
gay
break
and
it
doing
down.
some
Go ahead
gay
and break
ass
it down
shit.
for him.
You know what I mean?
So
Because
so
that
what's
shit, that
so
bird
what is being
vibration.
so what is being gay? What is that?
Well, okay, hold on. Well, first off, that Lil Wayne and Birdman shit, that was some gay ass shit. You know what I'm saying? That don't
What?
necessarily mean they're gay. That just was some gay ass shit. Now,
All
being
right.
gay, now, some old Josie Smollett, whatever cat be calling them,
Juicy
you know,
Smollier?
Juicy
Juicy
Smollett,
Smollier.
Calling a gay dude
Yeah.
Juicy's wild, dog.
Yeah, it is.
you know what I'm saying? When you around here, when you land in the, I'm about to get a little, I say graphic, about to get a little, explicit. When you land, when your ass land next to another man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all meet the meat and shit. That's gay. That's straight up fucking gay.
Hey, you
That's
said meat is meat.
Meat is
Hey,
meat.
meat to meat. You know
hey,
what I
V,
mean? You know,
V
you
said they
right.
went to a Diddy party, then they gay.
Can't
So it's
imagine
two different.
laying up, know what I'm saying, tongue kissing and breathing heavy with another man, man. That shit is crazy.
All that
But
gristle on your face
that's
and
not
shit.
me. Right. That's
That
a lot.
motherfucker rubbing his beard on the back of your neck.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo.
That's wow.
God damn. I know you ain't talking shit to me. Got that little spoon.
That man behind you rubbing on the back of your ball head. Your hand in the face, rubbing on your head.
That man, he's speaking from experience. DVP is gay.
Who's DVP?
Who?
It was DVP.
DVP. Oh,
Brent
double
said meat is
vaginal.
meat.
That was little
Man, double
penetration.
vaginal is tough.
Yeah.
So that's some
That's
stuff, dog.
tough. Yeah.
That's tough. That's two things rubbing together.
That's
Yeah,
tough. Yeah,
that's
because
Or
you
is that
using
or is
crazy.
that
that
gay ass
meat to
shit?
get off.
Is that gay ass shit or is that gay?
That's gay ass shit.
Right. So
That's gay ass
so
shit. That's gay
I'll
ass
get
shit.
I'll get to it then, because I've had this conversation with the old lady a lot. I think I've gotten her to come around a little bit, but there's homosexual acts. Hey, close your eyes, man. Them shit's too hot. That
I
man
know
was
story
looking.
time, man. I
He
know
was looking. He
story
was looking
time.
like Beaker in that bitch. Like,
He's
oh
like, speaking
shit,
of
he about to
DVP,
go. Like he
speaking of
about to
DVP,
go.
old lady got a story. I don't know.
Yeah, the old lady got a story about that. But nah, I'm talking about the idea, the difference between being gay and and homosexual acts, right? Like Guap said earlier, you can do gay shit and not be gay. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have a price to kiss a man, right? I mean, there might be a price for that. And y'all motherfuckers might, I'm getting the looks and shit, but you got a fucking price to just kiss a man. You got a
100%.
price.
100%.
You do. It could be out of this stratosphere of billions or millions or whatever dumb shit number you want to put on it, but you got a fucking number. I know you do.
Lower than you think.
But you're not gay though, right? You just gay for pay.
Is
Hey,
Lord
hold
that
on.
hey,
Oh, wait. You're not just gonna roll past that shit. Talk about some lower
You're
than you
not.
think.
What?
$100,000.
What happened?
$100,000.
And then he talk
I
about
do it
some.
for 100
and he-
100 bands to kiss a man?
Yeah, that's easy. Simple. $100,000. You didn't say make
I do
out
it
the
for
motherfucker.
10. I do it for 10.
That's kind of high.
See? Okay.
I
10.
I thought
You
you would
said
be
you would do
lower
it
than
for
that.
2,000.
10 racks, yeah.
Two
10 racks.
bands?
10 what
10
kind
racks.
of kiss?
10?
What kind of
10
kiss we talking
bands?
about? We talking about tongue and all that bullshit?
I mean,
We getting sloppy?
it don't have to be sloppy, but
It's just a,
like a sensual kiss, not just a pop kiss. Like nah, nigga. Like nah,
Dog, change the
like
subject,
like
dog. I can't
something
talk about that
sensual.
shit. Nah,
I
dog.
mean, it's
You
like
can't
it's
go.
like this.
Cause everybody sitting here. I know all your motherfuckers sitting here. You talking about this shit, so niggas trying to picture that shit. No, sir. No, done.
You out?
Change the subject. No, I'm
Look,
good.
I
you
bet. Is
kiss a,
DVP
I
gay?
ain't slobbing no fucking dude down. I'm
you can
sorry,
kiss a
man.
nigga for 30 seconds, or you can go to work for however many months you need to go to make 10 racks.
Nigga, I'm working.
And
30
what?
I'm
seconds,
working.
nigga. Yeah, easy.
I'm working.
You can't do it for a meal?
Man, hey man,
Oh, you talk wow.
Look
I
at him. He
refuse to
froze and shit.
even
He froze in the motherfucker. He's
You talking to
thinking
me?
about
You
I
talking to me?
refuse to even like
Hold on.
I
He
that's
talking to
refuse.
me.
generational money, man.
$1 million?
Talking to
No.
me.
Yeah.
You can't take the
Hey
L
Nah,
for
man, y'all
yours.
could go head on with that meat is meat shit,
man.
Your
man.
ancestors
Fuck
took the L
that.
for
I
you.
ain't
You can take the
slobbing
L for
no
yours.
fucking dude. Y'all
There it
motherfuckers
is.
talking
They
about.
took an L for
Y'all
400
motherfuckers over here
years.
talking about.
Right. You can't get 30
Listen,
seconds.
how about listen? I'll hold you back of your head and do like this to you when you kiss the dude and we'll split that shit.
Why you keep want to hold somebody back in their head, bro? Like,
See what I'm
what is
saying?
I'm
going
gonna push it.
on?
I'm gonna push him
This
like
nigga
this.
gay.
I'm gonna push you into this shit. I'm gonna
This
push you
nigga.
into this shit.
This nigga gay.
You man always trying to cuff somebody's head, bro. Like,
He always trying to cuckold on some gay shit, man. You.
Kiss him.
Yeah. Let me hold you.
my man Bo. Hey, like my man Bo said, you gotta kill me. Fuck that.
He said,
It's
let me hold you.
just kissing a dude, man. Like dead ass.
Oh, you got actors that do it. I mean, somebody pop that
Yes.
briefcase of
Like
a meal in
what the
front of you.
fuck
You
are we talking about?
right.
Bro, we talking about pushing past the what would you do to that's whatever the shit is we talking about, we can move past it.
Oh man.
You get your lip gloss on, man. You'll be ready. You got a number. You'll be ready.
Right.
Is DVP gay?
Who is
I
DVP?
can't do it.
Double
It's gay
vag.
shit.
Double vaginal.
Oh, double
I
back.
can't do it.
Two peens, one
You know,
hole.
they
Is
just
that
rub.
gay?
They just rubbing. They just
I can't
rubbing.
No,
do it.
they inside is P and G. Like
Am
they
I getting paid
I
for it?
inside.
can't
Am I
do
getting
it.
paid for it? Or just some regular ass shit? I'm just like, am I getting paid for
I
it?
can't do it.
You pay me, I'll do it.
That's not if you'll do it. Is it gay? To use another man's penis to get off, is that gay?
If you do that, you'll do some other shit, brother.
It's a gay act.
All right. I'll
Sure.
allow it. Tiff, you satisfied? It's
Some
a
gonna be rich
homosexual
and
act.
not
Hey,
gay,
both
and
said,
the
hey,
others
both
gonna be
said,
broke. And what
hey,
if they
both
might think
said it's
they're
definitely
gay?
gay.
Hey, y'all stepping on each other bad. Say
I was-
what, Ryan?
I was reading what Tiffany put. She said some gonna be rich and not gay, and the others gonna be broke and worry if they might think they are gay.
That's peace, man.
I'll be
Hey,
like,
When I
yeah,
pull
I
up
mean,
and that nasty
that's peace.
whatever.
Yeah, right.
Yo, man. That's tough, man. God damn.
Nah, I can see. After they finish Tiff and I boo bap that nigga over the back of the head, guess what? I got all the bread. I'm walking off. They can sit there and lay up and slob on each other all the fuck they want to.
this man.
What is he talking about, man?
Someone mute his mic.
God.
Ain't nobody muting
I think
shit.
engineer shit. Fucking. That's crazy. Yaski said Denzel said he kissed a dude in a new Gladiator, but it got
He
deleted.
did. He did. It got deleted. He did.
Yeah, all right. I guess,
And he
man. I
made a
haven't
few
seen
hours
it,
for it.
so no
He probably
Gladiator
asked for. He
spoilers.
probably
It
asked
was.
for a
He
bonus
said it was supposed to be
salary.
like a thing, like for the kiss of death or some shit.
Oh,
Oh,
excuse me.
word. I guess, man.
Bump your body, baby. I don't even know where that came from. I'm sorry, y'all. That shit was crazy.
What's going on?
We talking
It
about
was
gay shit. We
crazy.
gonna sing
Gay
this
ass,
damn
some gay
song.
ass shit. Some gay ass shit right there. See, out with the conversation, he come out with some.
I'm
Well,
not talking
that's some
about
gay ass shit.
bumping dicks. This shit is. Oh my god, dude. I don't think I've ever said those two words together in sequence. Bumping dicks.
New
It's
sex
wild.
sound.
Yeah. That's a new search term for you,
What they
guap.
call this sword fighting or some shit? Sword fighting or some shit?
Stupid as hell.
Don't say her some shit. You know
Jay-Z.
what it is, nigga.
Right. Right in that search history, boy. Look
Right.
out. Jay-Z got accused of raping a 13-year-old girl with Diddy. Is that a thing, right? Did I get that correct?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you didn't say it. You didn't. Okay, well, in a civic trial, she bring it to civic trial, saying that the man,
Yeah, civil trial. Yep.
saying the man was raped a 13-year-old, him and Diddy, right? One of his freak offs.
So is the young lady coming forward, or how do you know how old she is now by
She
chance?
she has I think she's going by an anonymous name.
That was
Yeah,
2000, so 24 years later, be 37.
yeah. She damn near 40. Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he's asking for her. He's asking for her to come forward. Like since he's accusing, he wants her to come forward. Like he wants to know exactly who it is. I know he put out a statement just yesterday or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But he did say he wants to know who was actually accusing him. Like for her to like reveal herself.
I think
I mean, I
Yeah.
that's
think that's
within
fair.
his right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I got the right to face my accuser for sure. At least I should. That's some
He,
wild shit though. When you talk about the military, shifting gears just a little bit, when you have at least some versions of sexual assault allegations and that can be leveraged against military members, the person does not have to disclose who they are.
That's true.
So
Yeah,
it's
that's
not,
true.
we're not talking about in
That's
Article
true.
15. We talking about up to Article 15. We're not talking about court martial and everything. But yeah, man, they can go to the sapper people or the SARC
Look,
or whatever, the sexual assault. Geez. I can't remember what the R and the C are for, but the long and the short is they can report you anonymously and you got to deal with the consequences of whatever they said happened. So I think
That's
that's,
I
crazy.
think it's sexual assault
yeah. Oh
prevention and
yeah.
recovery.
Yes. Yeah. There you go. Thank you.
what Jay said about it, he said this, don't quote me on these legal terms. I ain't a aficionado. This case was filed back late last year with Diddy's name on it. It was just refiled this year with his name on it. This lawyer is out to blackmail him. That's why it's civil and not a criminal case. He's wanting to get some settlement money or some shit. That's
Oh,
what Jay said. And Jay don't respond to nothing, but he responds to this shit.
nothing. That. Yeah.
Right.
That's what got my attention about it. I'm
Yeah.
like, Jay-Z, what? He responded? Like,
Right.
that dude don't ever respond to nothing.
Hey, but see, they laugh. They when people want to talk shit about Drake and shit, but I'm just saying, when it come to your name, bro, and certain shit getting attached to your name,
Mhm.
sometimes you gotta, like with the whole Super Bowl shit, because if they play that and they not like us, and that man say that man is A minor and all that
Pedophile
shit,
and all
all those
that.
people, 'cause everything is only focused on the Super Bowl on that day. For everybody to hear that shit who haven't heard it, nah, he trying to stop that shit,
If I
and
were
that's
Drake,
what JB.
if I were Drake
JB
and he did
like,
that shit, I would try to find a way to sue the NFL over that shit. I would sue the
well,
fuck out of the NFL.
but that's the whole thing. How strategic this shit is. They suing the companies, and then who's over the Super Bowl is Apple.
Um,
Good luck to him,
So when
Apple.
you do that, so now when you doing that, now Apple like, hold on, and then who's Apple attached to at that moment is gonna be the NFL, and they gonna be like, nah, we don't want no parts of that because it's bringing negativity to the event. So they eventually probably gonna have to pressure him to not even do the song,
Play
or
the
if he
song.
do the song, he probably only could do the chorus
right.
I hope he
Or
does
he
that
might just
shit.
do
if
part
he
of
can even
he
do
might
it
do
at
part of
all.
the song and then maybe part of the song before that shit. You know what I mean? Or whatever.
Because the thing is, he probably can't even. The best thing to do is not even do the song, and then just probably have them play like the
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 beat.
like the
beat.
music to it or something. But
Hmm.
because if they know what the song is, then that's just as bad. So it's like, but
Man,
like I said, some things will
play
make
that shit.
some things that's attached to your name will make people who don't normally say shit say shit. Cause it's like, hey, hold on now. Like I'm quiet on a lot of shit, but me raping 13-year-olds and all this other shit, hey,
The
nah, I
line.
gotta defend myself on that shit. Cause if you don't say something, then people like, hey, yo.
Right.
So
Yeah, but see, it's been a lot swirling around Aaliyah and how old she was when she was dealing with Dame, how old Beyonce was, you know what I'm saying, when they were hanging around with Jay-Z and all of
it
them,
was 15, 16.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And Jay never I never saw him come out to say anything about even that. But I mean, but that's indisputable fact
Well,
though. You know what I'm saying?
but they
Like,
but they always said that they started after she was 18. But the truth of the matter, or the facts is when you even see like that movie when they was doing the tour or whatever, like Beyonce was young as hell in
yeah,
there. You
even
know what I'm saying? It's kind of
The Kanye joint.
yeah, and you know what? It's kind of like how Tyga and Kylie Jenner was. That's how it is. It's like, oh, we just cool, and then as soon as she turned the age, all of a sudden they together now.
Damn.
So that's
Right.
kind of like how the Jay-Z and Beyonce thing kind of happened, according to some of the documentaries and shit that they've been denying for years. So I mean, but like I said, man, some things you gotta speak on, man, when it's your name, man. Some shit you don't wouldn't do not want to attach to that shit.
I think Jay Z was ready for this to happen because he knew
He was.
his boy got caught. And he knew this was going to be this was one of the things that was going to happen, whether he's
Yeah.
guilty or not, because we don't know. And
Well, his name was thrown around in that shit
well,
for a
that's what I'm
minute.
saying.
You know, when it
That's why
first
he's waiting
came
for
out.
it. And truth be told, the sad part is if there actually is some true victims, this is just gonna make things worse, bro. If she's not truthful about what's going on, so. But I'll wait for more names to drop. Keep it coming.
Hopefully it's not
Keep
a
it
money.
coming. Keep it coming.
I
Give
I
us a good
really
podcast.
pause. I really
Right.
I really hope the shit. I really hope it's not true, and I also hope that this is just not a money grab either. Like Ryan was saying, like I don't want it to be true, but I definitely don't want this to be some type of blackmail money grab shit. Cause then, like I said, if they're really were victims, you know how that shit go. And it's like, man, don't do that, man. Don't play yourself and potentially stop others from getting justice if that shit happen. So
I just wonder what kind of evidence they would have to leverage because civil is not, the not the statute, but the threshold for guilt or innocence is not very high. You know what I'm saying? Like in a criminal court, yeah, you gotta, have nat sass, accurate, and you gotta have a great deal of evidence in most cases. But in that civil, man, it's like word of mouth type shit, and you get enough people to come forward and be like, "Yeah, I was there," or you know, enough circumstantial evidence of how Jay Z cutting a fucking check. And I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get him to cut a check. I guess Dame Dash responded to the accusations. What did he have to say? I know somebody had something on that.
But I mean, it's that he just said I don't give a fuck. Whatever Jay
Really?
did, he didn't say too much.
Yeah.
He's saying he's
But
trying to
that
do it
shit,
himself
but that
before they
shit
asked
make
him
you
about
wonder,
Aaliyah.
man. It's like I'm sorry, Scissor.
Of course, I know
It
what you
really
do,
makes
man.
you
I
think
know.
that nah, don't get me started. Don't
It's
get me
like you
started
stole
on
my
that, man.
toast, man. I
All
ain't
right.
goddamn.
Hey, footsie wootsie,
Hey,
slow down,
yo,
footsie.
he stole your toast, B?
Yeah. When I told you to turn music down, I was about to say something and gave my little 1-2.
Ah, yeah,
yeah,
he
he
got
did take
you.
your shine, man. He did
Yeah, he
take your
got you,
Listen,
shine.
fool.
who's the one that said they wanted to do the toast? And this man to my well, first, let me just say he cut me off. I'm the one that called for the damn toast.
I told Jay,
So
turn the music down. I'm about to get gay real quick. I'm about to get soft. Turn the music off, Jay. And
Yeah,
that's
he
when I
did.
that
said what
ain't
I
nothing,
said.
man. That's every day. Nigga, we already know you soft. Baby lotion
You
ass
ain't got
nigga,
it.
let's go. Listen.
God
So what I
damn.
was saying, man, I mean, it makes you wonder, man. It's like just to be an entertainer, man, or any kind of
But
public
Jay Z
figure
knew
like
he was
that.
coming next. Was after Diddy. I mean, they going after Billion. They tried to cancel Kanye. They canceled Diddy, and now it's Jay's turn. I mean, and just there's going to all the black billionaires. LeBron gonna be next. and name some other Jordan. You know,
But that's
I've
what I'm
been
trying to
waiting for
say.
them to
Just because
get
you're a
Mike.
public figure, you think that it's like anybody can just come out and say any fucking thing. It don't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Anybody can just come out and just say some shit,
Anybody
and
wants a
shit gonna
settlement
come
check,
out, and you gonna now you looking like a fucking like you looking crazy out here.
Yo, if they get
You know
LeBron,
what I
ain't
mean?
nobody safe.
right?
You ain't lying. I tell you what though, Diddy cutting that fucking check for Cassie didn't do him any favors.
Fuck no, sir.
If
None.
I'm Diddy, if I'm Jay-Z, I ain't cutting shit that look like a check. I ain't cutting shit unless you win a case. All right, if you win the case, then I guess, whatever. But cutting
But
that check does not make these problems go away.
that's what he said to the
Oh,
lawyer. I'm
that
not
nigga
giving
get
you one red cent.
lost. I didn't do this shit. And remember, he was out here blasting that. He didn't do that. Da, 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 da. And that motherfucking video came out, and that motherfucking jaw just dropped because I know he wasn't expecting that shit. Because I'm sure he paid big bread to keep that video locked up in that fucking hotel.
Mm,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know, man. Interesting stuff. In music, something went platinum, right? What just went platinum?
Breathe.
Before I let go,
Atlas.
man.
Before I let go.
The OG version though, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't
man.
it the OG? It's not
Yeah.
the Black Street remake and shit. It's the
Nah,
Frankie
it's the
Beverly and
OG.
Mays joint. Yeah, from 1981, I
Oh
believe is when it
shit! I thought it
dropped.
was the Black Street version.
Nah, it's not the Black Street. It's the
Oh.
OG version. Just went platinum, bro. It just went platinum like this week or some shit, like 2 days ago.
Oh damn, that's a long
Yeah, on the
time.
6th.
That's a long fucking time,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, man. And the wild thing is it's classified as hip hop and R&B. And I'm pretty sure R&B did not exist in 1981
Why would you say that?
because I think it was soul music. I don't think rhythm and blues was a musical category until like right after New Edition type shit. Like Bobby Brown, I think was the first R&B act.
Hmm.
Well, let's see.
Thoughts?
The term originated in the
In the
40s and
40s.
used to describe African American music that was secular by nature.
No shit.
Yeah.
Rhythm
First
and
released in
blues.
48 by RCA, who
Yep.
began marketing.
Ray Charles, pioneer of rhythm and blues. Ray Charles soul music.
And they called it R&B.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think they were calling it R&B, dog. But I bet that.
I
I
don't think
guess.
they broke it down to an abbreviation. I think it was just called rhythm and blues.
It
I
was
don't think they
first called
abbreviated.
Blues and Rhythm in 48.
Blues and rhythm. When did they
Uh,
start calling it R&B?
let me see.
Does it make a determination there? Because I'm telling you, man, like I remember watching all the award shows and shit like that back in the day, and it was a soul category. You know what I'm saying? But like, I wonder who got the first legit R&B Grammy. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think that genre
Well,
is
I mean,
that fucking old.
remember it might have been out, but remember they didn't show a lot of
the
those
first the first
categories on shows either.
first R&B album was given to, of all people, Boys to Men,
Boys and Men, right?
1995.
Right.
Hmm.
I would say it's newer. Whether the term been around or not.
But hold on, it says, did
Yeah.
I see best R&B performance by a duo? Oh, that was for album. Sorry. It says Ramsey Lewis won the first Grammy Award for best R&B performance by a duo or group with vocals in 1967. Hold it
Hmm.
right there. So now it's been around.
Yeah. All right. That's
Yeah, like I said, it might
Aretha
have.
Franklin won one for R&B vocal for Respect. RESPECT.
all right. Bet. All right. I stand corrected. That's what's up, man. It still took too
Yeah,
fucking long for this song to go platinum, man. What the fuck is my issue? Like, that's the main deal.
because look,
What the
we got to
fuck?
remember, man. Just because it's a classic being played at barbecues and family reunions and shit, that don't always equate to, you know what I'm
Sales,
saying, sales. Yeah,
radio
thank
play.
you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
just like movies, it might be a hood or cult classic. Not, I ain't gonna just say hood movie, but a cult classic like, you know, sometimes it ends up making sales and making it dollars, and sometimes it don't. Because remember, Star Wars was just a cult classic at first, and then it became what it is today.
Yeah, you gotta have the white people catch on first, or have 60 years pass for it
It's
to go
true.
platinum.
There it is, and there it is.
Yeah. God
And you
I
damn.
mean,
know,
truth be
you know,
told,
we don't buy
I only can
music.
think of the Blackstreet version. I can't even think of the OG version. I'm so used to hearing the Blackstreet
Oh
version.
shit.
I heard the Blackstreet version before I heard the original version. To be honest with you.
Nigga don't. Nigga don't. Damn, that's an iconic riff, man. Like that's wild. But all right. Let's push the Trump then, man. You know, you just
Hey,
been itching
Press
to talk
said Big
about Trump.
C, Pimp C news coming out about Jay-Z.
No shit. I wonder what he's got going, man. Um, Pimp C, huh?
You know,
Yeah,
Pimp C used to say a lot of stuff in his
he
interviews about these rappers,
interviews.
man.
Interview, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
No shit.
That's why they kicked
Yeah.
him out.
Is
Hmm.
you is, you ain't my
Wait,
baby.
hey, that was a fucking slap, yo.
Do
It
they know that
was.
from the time in Jerry, or they know it like
Yeah, hell
oh,
yeah, hell
all right,
yeah,
all right.
yeah, yeah. So I got a question. What was the bigger slap? The is you is the is you ain't my baby joint, or the I'm a singer? I'm a singer. I'm a singer. I'm a
And the
singer.
dancer,
I'm a
the
singer.
Junior and the Springer. That one.
Yeah. Yes. Which is the bigger slap?
That is you or isn't you, my baby?
I can't think of the second one you saying.
I don't know, man. About the Morning and the Junior and the Springer. I
Yeah,
don't know,
it was this
dog.
little bird. It was this little bird. He was getting it.
I don't know, man.
But
You know
that
what?
bass
Nah,
drum
is you
on
is,
the
you
bass.
ain't my baby, dog. Yeah,
Is you
that's
is
yeah.
or is you ain't my baby.
And that man playing that motherfucking
I mean, don't do that.
Boom, 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 boom,
boom,
boom,
boom,
boom.
boom, boom, boom.
Hey
Yeah,
man, he was getting it, boy. He was getting it.
yeah.
Oh, playing that
It's a
big ass
goddamn
cello.
shame, man, that our kids don't have memories like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And then they shut down the
man,
Cartoon Network and shit.
I mean, a lot of them cartoons are racist as fuck, though. Like, if you
As
look at some
fuck,
of that
bro.
shit, oh
Bro,
man,
go watch
Looney Tunes was racist as
Disney.
fuck.
Man, what we talking about? The birds from fucking was it
Oh,
Dumbo?
the
Crows and
crows and
shit.
shit.
Oh
Yeah, the
my god,
crows.
them crows. When they
Yeah,
Jim
them
Nah,
boys.
Crows?
remember when
When they
Tom
Jim
and
Crows
Jerry?
too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry used to have the fucking Sambo on there.
yeah, I remember all that shit,
Yo,
bro.
they used to
When the
depict Asian
dynamite
people
used to
fucked
blow up
up.
in your face. Oh yeah,
Yeah, they
they
did.
did Asian people fucked up. They did them greasy. Native
Cartoon.
Americans and shit.
Oh man,
Oh man, Looney Tunes was wow, yo.
the cartoons was fucked up. Peter Pan, what was it? When he betrayed the Indian, was like painting himself red and goes, "How?" Man, this shit's
How?
fucked.
Oh man, yeah. Looney Tunes was shitty, but yeah. Let's get to President-elect Trump, man. Um, I guess his FBI director pick was celebrated by the Russians, man. We talked about this, right? How the Putin and the Russians were basically pulling for Trump to win the election, and I guess there's news about his FBI director pick being celebrated. What you got on that? Fucking
What's his
heckling
name
Jackson,
again?
man. That was some fucking crows,
Cash,
yo.
Dude, isn't it?
cash for short.
So they're saying that this dude is basically gonna dismantle the fucking the United States government from the inside out, man. That's basically what they're saying. Like they
Who
were
is they?
applauding these picks. Russians, the Russians are saying this. They were applauding this shit because they're basically saying that all these people that he's picking, especially to my FBI director, like his goal is like to dismantle the fucking government from the inside out.
Mhm.
That shit just gonna fucking just crumble and fall to fucking pieces. I could see it. I really could. I
Yeah.
mean, when you fucking talking about you want to put the Secretary of Education, fucking Lyndon McMahon, who has no fucking even any type of background in that field whatsoever.
The big man, the big thing about even that is that they want to put her trial on hold. Like,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah.
bruh. For the kids, man, now you want to put her shit on hold just so she
What
can take
trial?
this thing when she
Yeah, what
uh
trial? What are we talking
for
about?
abusing kids or some shit, or not
Yeah, her
abusing
and Vince
kids. I
McMahon,
think it was
her and Vince
molesting
McMahon
kids and shit.
Who?
molesting
Linda
they got
McMahon?
the
Linda
ring
McMahon?
boys. Yes, Linda McMahon and Vince McMahon. They got a child
Yeah.
molestation for the ring boys. These young ring boys saying they were being groomed and molested
Mm,
by
I didn't hear about
some of
that.
the referees and shit like that. And yeah, so they put all that shit on hold because of this whole shit. This her, trying to be voted into the damn Secretary of Education. Like they
It's
just put a
crazy as
freeze on
fuck,
that shit.
man.
It's like they don't get, and it's like people always talking shit, and then it's like when some real shit, like, oh, then it's like all of a sudden now it's like fuck the kids shit. I mean, it's always fuck the kids,
She's
man.
not
They
even
don't
she's not
care
even
when it comes to
qualified for the
guns.
fucking position.
Man.
They don't care.
She's not even
I
qualified
mean,
for
be
the
clear
position.
though. I mean, I don't know the history of the Secretary of Education's and their their
I was about to go there too.
credentials, their education
Mm-hmm.
credentials, but I mean, I know she's a pretty fucking successful business person,
Mm-hmm.
and I know she is extremely loyal to Trump, and I think his cabinet selections have seemed to be loyalty over everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Um, when you used to look at like in the Air Force, for example, right? You got generals over all of the A staff people, so you got you got an intel guy, you got an operations guy, you got all
Mm-hmm.
these different officers that are your top generals, right?
Mm-hmm.
The intelligence general was never an intelligence person.
Mm-mm.
It was always a pilot
Mm-hmm.
from some other thing, and that pilot was the general in charge of the intelligence apparatus for the Air Force.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea that the qualifications don't exactly add up, that you aren't homegrown in the head education track, it just does not always apply to the way the government works. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying that it's not new.
Mm-hmm.
That
I don't even care about that, bro. I'm just talking about the putting the trial on hold for that shit. Like that's what I'm talking about. Cause it's like once you put the trial on hold, they just hoping the shit is just gonna
as soon
float
as Trump
away.
get in,
There's no
he can
trial yet.
pardon
There's
her
no trial
anyway.
yet. They put the charges on hold. They didn't put a trial. There's not a trial yet. They just put the charges on hold. It
Yeah,
hasn't even
I mean,
come to a trial yet.
yeah.
I
After
thought it
he
was
gets in
already
office,
on.
man, you straight.
Oh,
No, no, no,
all
no.
right.
It hasn't a trial yet. They put the charges on hold. But on the right path though, Cap. But yeah, it's the charges, not the case, the court case.
Bet.
I skipped something too. I skipped something about Tank. We'll go back to him later on though.
Yeah,
And
let's get into this pardon shit, man.
yeah, I was about to say, Trump finally came out and confirmed that he is gonna pardon is it certain January 6 rioters or is it all of them? Carte blanche,
He
all of
says
them walk.
he says certain ones depending on the severity of what they did. I don't believe that. I think he gonna fucking go for the guts. This is me, my opinion. He gonna let all the motherfuckers go, man.
But
From the
don't you
bottom.
have a certain limit of people that you can pardon?
Yes, I thought so.
They gonna change that too.
I'm not
That
aware.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I thought so.
Yeah,
Anybody
I
out
think
there
you
with
just can't
facts?
just be out here telling me I'm just about to pardon everybody. And I think it's a limit.
I'll
I don't
give it a quick
I'm sure
Google.
that
See if
motherfucker
Just
that
to just to
got
go back on the Russia
the
thing.
Jameer question.
Just to go
I
back
know
on the
he gonna
Russia thing, I would take anything they celebrate as a grain of salt because they are very good at propaganda, just like the United States is. So just take whatever they got as a grain of salt. Now, on saying that, the dude Cash did say he would go after the media. Now I don't know if that was tongue in cheek, but as an FBI head of the FBI, should not be going after the media. That is fucking wild. With that being said, the dude looks wild too. By the way,
No, there isn't a
dude.
limit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Is
I
there a
that's
limit?
never
the
been
easy.
made aware of any limits to it.
Me as governors that had limits. Someone has limits.
But they can only pardon
Article
federal
2,
crimes.
Section 2 of the Constitution vests the president with a broad but limited power to grant reprieves and pardons. According to the Supreme Court, the pardon power is intended as a tool for justice and mercy, um, to further the public welfare.
It has to be a federal charge. That's from what I see.
Right
That'd
on.
be January 6th. That would have been a federal charge.
Yeah, hell yeah. It don't get much more federal than that. Didn't but people died that day, right? Like
Cops said,
didn't
hell yeah.
A cop died. Yeah.
Blue lives matter,
yeah.
right?
No, the
Man,
female,
them
that remember that the security guard shot that motherfucker that
Yeah.
tried to come through that
A
damn
white
window.
girl, Ashley something.
Well,
Got
I'm
killed
talking
something.
about on the other side though, on the law enforcement side. I thought somebody
Yeah,
died.
4
The
cops
cop
died.
did.
one dude died. I think one dude committed suicide.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, committed suicide.
Yeah, he committed suicide.
That's crazy, bro. Wow. Um, well, peace to them, man. What do you think, though? What do you think? Hunter Biden has anything to do with this?
No,
No,
nope.
he was gonna do this shit regardless.
We knew that was
No?
coming.
Yeah.
We knew that was
Yeah,
coming, man.
he already said he was gonna
Elected,
do this way before the Hunter Biden pardon.
before he
Yeah.
got elected, we knew that shit was coming.
Well, I mean, the timeliness of this particular statement, though, do you think, or
No,
maybe he got
because
asked about it?
he got asked about it.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Yeah. All right. Well,
And with that being said,
President Trump.
he also said he would go after the people that was head of that council, like Cheney.
Wow, he's going after Dick Cheney.
Not
Man, Dick Cheney is
not
a.
Dick Cheney.
Liz
not-
Cheney. Liz Cheney.
Oh, Liz
Because
Cheney.
she was
I was
part of
about to say.
because she was part of that council, and he said that they should be locked up. Trump revenge tour,
Well,
2025.
I guess, man. I know he's not fucking with Dick Cheney because that motherfucker is the scum of the earth. Yo, man, I don't know that there's a man more evil than Dick Cheney. I don't know. If y'all don't remember who Dick Cheney is, he is the vice president, and he shot his homeboy in the
Shot his
face with a
nigga in the face.
shotgun.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He got a
Yep.
fucking robotic heart, yo. Like, I'm telling you, this dude, he's a Terminator. Like, he's a James Bond villain. He's not fucking with Dick Cheney. Trust me, he's not fucking with him. Yeah, man. He's trap jaw, whatever that hucker with the jaw was. Whatever. Oh shit, Tiff with the research. He issued a total of 144 pardons in his first 4 years. 1 in 2017, 6 in 2018, 11 in 2019, and 52 in 2020. 74 in 21. Arpaio's pardon was issued after his conviction. And didn't he pardon a couple rappers and shit too? Like,
Kodak Black.
yeah. Didn't he pardon Wayne too for some shit?
I don't know. I mean, according to some of the stuff I'm looking at, I think Obama pardoned the most people, and then I think Clinton is the next, and then it's Trump, and then George Bush, W. Bush.
Yeah,
Huh.
Obama pardoned a lot of people that had like marijuana charges and little simple
Yeah.
drug charges. I remember the right speaking about that. He's freeing all the criminals. But now these January 6 dudes, they're freeing all the justice. It's all for justice.
Yeah.
The fuck out.
Yeah, the freedom fighters.
Right.
Interesting stuff, man. I'd imagine. Say again.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying. I'd imagine it's at least one person that was in that January 6th shit that did not deserve to be rounded up. Can you all agree with that? The concept that there's one person sitting in jail just because they were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
That's one hell of a wrong
for
place at the
sure.
wrong time. No, that's one hell of a place. That's one hell of a place at the wrong place at the wrong time, because those people were inside that building when they weren't supposed to be.
No.
They got
They
a
were
bunch-
we're talking about people who are on the outside.
I
I
got
mean,
you, but
look,
they're not getting those ones. They're getting the people that are inside. They got a bunch of cameras on this motherfuckers, man. That's how these guys
What
are
he
getting
saying?
convicted.
The ones that got busted. Out of the ones that got busted, do they think they got a unfair bid on that? What he's saying.
I
Out of the
understand
ones
what
that
he's
got
nah.
saying. No, the dudes there is just like you said in New York. There's a shit ton of cameras around the Capitol. They got cameras of these dudes doing shit. This isn't just
oh
like,
yeah,
oh, you were there, because there was a ton of people there, but it wasn't, oh, you were there. Nah, these dudes were doing shit, whether they were
All
trespassing or
right,
some other
man.
bullshit.
That's peace. Finally on Trump, I guess he stated that he'll deport US born children with undocumented parents. Um,
That's against
thoughts
the
on
four.
that?
It's the 14th. Well, fuck the 14th Amendment, huh?
gotta rewrite some shit. You can't just do that, can you?
It's hard as fuck to get change the
Nah.
Constitution.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing is, because he was just saying, like, hey, and if your grandparents get deported and man, you mad about it, you could go with them.
Because he
I
said like
was
the
like,
shit that
damn.
people want to hear, but how feasible is that for him to actually do it?
Well, I
Like
mean,
that's the
truth be told, he has the House, he has the Senate, he has the courts.
It's still hard as hell to do change the
The
Constitution.
constitutional amendment.
Yeah, that's not
so
just
yes,
some
rewrite, man.
50-50
That's a
vote.
whole fucking rewrite.
That's a whole thing, boy.
I know one thing.
But
He
it's
do his
possible though, right? Like it's
time like he walked.
possible.
Oh, yeah, it's possible.
I mean, constitutional amendments have happened in the past. I
Yeah, no
mean,
doubt.
how much more
Prohibition.
power would he need to do that?
You'll have to get people on the right or the left. I'm sorry, for sure.
Yeah,
You can't do it by
yeah, I'm
I
not
just
Republicans.
don't.
sure.
I don't see. I just don't see it, man. Like him saying he want to get rid of birthright. I mean, because if you do that, that goes against just the principles of what America is supposedly supposed to be. And if
Yeah,
we're so, and if that is the core vision of America, you can't just
But
because
what
then
about
then what then what is it then?
Who gonna get
You
deported
can't
next?
you can't do the tired and free and all of that. Like you can't do that. I mean,
the cap?
you have to change a lot of shit up. I
No,
mean,
it's
it's
more.
possible, like you
It's
said,
more.
it's
It's more
possible,
than just
but shit.
about voting, Tiffany.
But
But
cap. What
I
about the
mean,
ones that come over here just so they can have their kids in the United States, so their kids can be a citizen? They come over here just for that specific reason.
I get it. I mean, there's a lot of wiggle room and
Hey,
gray
all I'm
areas
saying
in a
is
lot of things.
our vegetables are about to be expensive as fuck.
as fuck.
Man, y'all ain't looking at the real man. I love fruit, and now I can't
I just
eat
saw
that shit.
I just saw an article on that. He said the prices might go up after he put the tariffs on. I gotta find that.
Well,
I got
no shit, they're gonna go up.
yeah,
Of
but
course, they're
he
gonna
said
go
it.
up.
He finally said it now, and not just we gonna
You
lower
know
it.
what? But I mean, you know what? The thing about the tariffs, though, and don't get me wrong, man, it is gonna fuck some shit up. But at the same time, I get the premise of what he's trying to do. But that's gonna take. But the thing is it's gonna take a long time for that to even happen. Is to try to put so much tariffs on it to where people are not buying the products to make you want to come back to America to make the products
Nah,
to
man.
stop the tariffs.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing about these
Like I
tariffs,
said,
man.
the premise is,
Premise could be whatever.
but
It's
yeah,
shown
but
in
I
the
don't really know
past.
if that's
It
feasible.
it's been shown in the past that it does not fucking work. For example, in the '60s, there was two things, or '60s and early, the late, and after World War II, um, we had a chicken tariff because we were sending in Europe, they were sending a bunch of chickens to fucking Germany and shit, and they put a tariff on our chickens, and then we retaliated and put a tariff on their fucking trucks, and to this day, those tariffs are still fucking existing, and no one has done anything about it. Those Chinese tariffs that Trump put on there, guess who added more tariffs to the Chinese? Biden did. You know why? Because you look like a
Yeah.
pussy when you take away these fucking tariffs. So these tariffs ain't gonna go nowhere. They're just gonna go up. And at the end of the day, there's more cons than pros about tariffs, and it's always back at the consumer.
But you can write tariffs in such a way that they have expiration dates too, though. So if there was some concern about
People using
the
them as bargaining
willingness
chips,
to
man.
to take the shit off, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean,
You
but
can
like I
you
said,
can
I
build some
get,
fail safes in it.
but I get the premise of it. It's like, Pat saying he trying to bring manufacturers back to America, and I get that,
Mhm.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know
But again,
if
again,
that's
when
gonna
he did
actually
that,
work.
when he did that with the steel, when he did that with the steel last time with China, it did not bring manufacturing back to America. It brought some jobs in some areas, and then took jobs away from other areas, and then it still raised our prices.
Bro,
That's
this
what people
country
ain't
was
getting, man.
fucking built off of import export, man. All of this shit, even with immigration, man. This country was built for fucking immigrants built this fucking country. What do you? I mean, that's why it don't make sense. And I wanted to say this too to add to that undocumented shit. You know what? I'm kind of with that shit. I want to see where it's gonna fucking go. Because think about this: all the motherfuckers that voted for him, they got undocumented parents. How's he gonna feel when they send the motherfuckers back to their country after you voted for that man? Now your family gone.
Hmm.
Think about that shit.
And no one's talking about how
All
much
the motherfuckers.
deportation is going to cost us. No one's talking about that shit.
Billions
Your
of
shit,
dollars.
trillions of dollars,
With a
bro.
T, sir, with a T.
Oh, sorry,
Trillions.
and trillions of
They're
dollars.
not. They're rounding these people up. Probably going to put them in some kind of camps so they can process these people, bro.
Oh, they already got one. Listen, where I was working at before, part of my company, we have right behind Homestead Air Force Base. They have a site there,
Mm-hmm.
and we was there. It was empty, but it was like they had that site there for the kids. They talking about they finna open that shit back up. And why you heard me make that comment earlier. Overtime like a motherfucker, cause they gonna be moving bitches left and right to go back over there, cause that place is gonna be fucking packed. It's gonna be packed, and we don't have
Mm-hmm.
the numbers to man that shit. So it's like it's gonna be overtime like a motherfucker. But listen, you motherfucker, you people. I'm not gonna keep saying
You
motherfuckers.
people. You
You
people.
people, you people. Listen now, I want you to understand it. We was talking about this before the election. You people that voted for this man. All these, Hispanic, Hispanic races. You voted for this man. Y'all out here down in Miami waving the motherfucking Trump flags and all this shit, hooting and hollering, blah, blah, blah. You got family members that are undocumented. You know what I'm saying? These kids that are going to school, going out here to FIU, going to college, trying to get education. You got families that are undocumented. Got family members that are undocumented. Guess what? Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
Oh yeah,
Just
hit the
saying.
road, Jack. Yeah. Hey,
Coming.
speaking of that voice, man. When I seen that video of that man getting bit by that snake, man, and going through convulsions, and that little kid was crying
Hold
in
on, hold
his
on. Use names. Use names, bud. Come on. When everybody
when
knows what you're talking about.
When the Macho Man Randy Savage got bit by Jake the Snake, pause. And that little kid was in the arena crying, man, and that man was over there. Ooh, yeah. And that shit was wild.
The snake. That's
They had a
the snake was supposed to be
they had
defanged
a
too, but it wasn't.
man, that motherfucking snake was digging all in that man, dog. Pause. That shit was crazy.
And as soon as you get backstage, man, fuck, man, the fucking snake had fucking fangs in it, man. But the snake was defanged. What the fuck are
Man was
they
doing a
doing?
line after he did a line of dust.
What the fuck? But but yeah, man, that's
What else we got, man?
wild times,
Shit.
man. Next, Secretary of Defense and Senator Doug Collins looking to slash VA benefits. Vets, they coming
uh,
for your checks.
Yeah, they're trying to
What's
privatize
up?
that shit. They're trying to privatize the
Yeah.
VA, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, and that's crazy. Cause I'm telling you, man, one thing to do to make sure y'all motherfuckers never get back in office and do some other shit is fuck with them veterans, man. And them veterans, and there's a lot of veterans who hold a lot of powers, a lot of veterans who own these businesses. It's a lot, man. Hey, boy, you want to stir up some shit. Start talking about the motherfucking veterans, man.
I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, think about it. Service members are less than 1% of the population.
It's true.
But they do
I mean, it
hold a big
sounds
voice,
good.
bro.
Sounds
I
real
mean,
good.
and they're loud. Okay. I mean, they can get loud. We can get loud, but it's not very many of us. I mean, just being real.
So the reasoning is going privatized is they're saying that you should have access to more doctors, private doctors. Which okay, I can see that part, but don't privatize fucking the VA. He also stated that this is Peter Hexberg. What's his name? Hex what?
Um,
Man, that's
oh
bullshit,
jeez,
man.
what's
That's fucking
Pete's name?
bullshit, man.
Hexeth.
Hexeth.
Thank
Pete
you,
Hexeth
Steph.
also stated that pretty much he feels like people in the military shouldn't ask for so much benefits once they get out, type shit. All right, fuck that, man. I made a sacrifice.
Well,
Was this a person
understand
that was
But
though.
never in the military?
Yeah, he was. This dude was a SEAL. Both of these guys been in the military. One was Air Force, Collins Air Force, and the other one was Navy SEAL.
That's peace. Well, I'll tell you what. I've been retired for about, I don't know, 3, 4 years now, whatever. And man, I ain't been to the VA in who knows how long. At least the VA hospital.
Right.
Um, I don't get my care through the VA, but I live close to a base. I happen to live close to a base, so I don't need a VA hospital the way that a lot of veterans do. It's just when they start fucking with those checks. If they start fucking with those checks, your boy might have a house for sale. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But Ryan, I'm gonna have to come live with your motherfucking
But
ass.
listen, you
So,
have
Yeah, I'm
an
gonna need some
option
help.
anyway. When you go to the VA,
right,
listen, when you
bring
go to
that
the
truck to help me
VA,
move some
I
shit.
I use the VA hospital. I use the VA hospital. Even I choose not to use certain parts of my insurance for my job or whatever because I use a VA
Mm,
hospital. You know,
right.
like especially with medication, all this shit, man. And then they give me so much shit, free shit. So why would I not take it? But this is the thing. Um, when you're talking about messing with the VA, man, it's like they outsource a lot of shit anyway. They don't
Right.
because there's sometimes some places don't a VA the VA places or the VA center or hospital is not big enough to do certain things, so they outsource you to other doctors anyway.
Right.
So I mean, like I like my MRI, I got outsourced for a fucking MRI, you know,
Right.
or like they asked me about doing this like massage for like therapy and shit. It's therapy massage shit. It's outsourced. It's
Right.
not at the VA.
Right.
So they outsource a lot of shit anyway. So I mean, I
I
don't get
mean,
what he's
yeah,
talking about.
they
all
man
my
during COVID, they told me don't even come back to they told me don't even come back to the VA. Just use my insurance.
yeah, my all my appointments to do, to get my VA evaluations done were done by private doctors. So I just don't understand exactly what they're going after here.
Yeah.
So it'll
But
be
to be
interesting
honest,
though.
man, and I'm just gonna be really honest about this, man. If they try to
Mm,
do some shit like that, man, it's just really sad and just to where we are in America, man, because there is a lot of people um that haven't been able to do anything once they got out of the military that need the VA, man. There's a lot of people who not as fortunate as others, man. And even when it comes to the mental or even if it's just physical, um, that depend on the VA. And I know, the a lot of people do live in the areas where there are the big VA hospitals and stuff like that, and they receive care, especially in DC. But man, a lot of people really depend on that stuff, man. And they hold that VA stuff true to heart. And what does that say to the people that's in the military that's coming out that's maybe gonna need the VA one day, man? It's just it's just a sad thing, man. Because it's just like, because you're not going through it doesn't mean somebody else isn't going through it, and just taking away that kind of stuff. Just like, when it comes to uh, Medicare, Medicaid, and other things that those before us wasn't privy for this the information that we have now. So they were sold a dream that they will always be taken care of, and now you're trying to take that away. So you kind of took away their option to try to find something else when they were told one thing. So it's just a sad thing. And Pat, I do agree that the government don't give a fuck about a lot of things. But also, just real talk, it is a lot of things that to where what people don't know, they don't know. And a lot of things is there is a lot of programs and things that can help these veterans, but what deters a lot of people, just like deterring people from even getting a rating, is going through all the paperwork and bullshit to even get the shit. And so that's what they can it's like that's what they kind of bank on, because there is a lot of, because even at my job, there's a hotline for veterans who fall on hard times to help get their bills paid. There's a lot of programs for veterans to help them if they're homeless. There's a lot of things for veterans who have um, mental issues and things like that. But it's just getting through the red tape and the paperwork to get those benefits, and the wait time to get those benefits. That's what deters a lot of people from doing those things. So um, there are a lot of things and programs to help these people. Not saying everybody will get help, but there is homeless veteran housing. There is a lot of things. Not saying that they might be the best conditions or anything, but it's just you have to go through a lot of things to get that help, and a lot of people, it deters a lot of people from doing that. So I'll digress a little bit.
Hey,
But
Bo's right,
y'all,
man. It's gonna be a lot of maggot out in their asses. They don't even realize.
Oh,
But they listen. They asked for this shit, man. This is what they asked for. This is what they wanted. This is what they wanted. So now you about to reap the fucking benefits of that shit.
I believe
Or
veterans
I guess
need
we can be
more. I
gone.
think we should have more benefits, not less. I don't think we get enough now.
Yeah,
you ain't
man.
lying, bro.
Because listen, man, listen. When you're in the military, I ain't got no kids and stuff, but I know y'all being in the military, having kids. How many things have you missed? How many times have you missed some shit? First walk, first daddy, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that shit
Ain't no
back.
price on that shit either.
You
You
don't get
can't,
that shit
and they
back.
hey,
certainly don't pay enough.
You know how many marriages I
yeah,
seen get ruined because of the military don't give a fuck about your relationship? Countless. Countless. Yeah, we don't get enough
Yep, yeah,
benefits.
they'll tell you, hey
I
man,
mean,
if the
I may
military
seem
wanted you
okay,
to have
man,
a
but like man, a lot of the shit, man, I had to do in the military, man, it fucked me up, man. And there's just still some shit that we probably didn't did some shit overseas that, man, we probably can't explain that has some long-term effects, man. Cause
Hey,
like I said, man, doing dumb shit like, man, them damn chemicals, they got us out there busting open chemical bottles and shit with axes and shit, man. Inhaling all that crazy ass shit, man. I don't know what that fuck did to me. That shit did to
hey,
me, man.
y'all know Cap cried on my telephone. He thought I was dead.
hey,
Tears of
what the
joy.
fuck?
Remember that, Cap?
That ain't funny though, man.
I
Tiff,
ain't
I
I,
thought
I
tripping.
you
get
was
I'm just,
I
Tiff,
thought
I
you was
get what you're
dead.
saying.
Yeah, I cried, man. Hey, that was a traumatic ass experience, bro.
it was
What
fucked
the
up.
fuck happened, yo? What the fuck are
Okay.
you talking
So,
I
about?
so
I'll
I was
tell
on
the story,
vacation.
man.
Hold on,
I'll
I'm
tell
gonna
the
tell it
story
because
so y'all
I was
so
there.
y'all don't fall asleep.
Yeah, I
I'll
want
tell the
Cap to tell
story
us to
so
be
y'all don't
entertaining.
fall
Yeah.
asleep.
I was there, so I don't know how he gonna tell it.
Well, give him a
Anyway,
shot.
I'm gonna tell my side of the story so y'all don't fall asleep. Look, it was this guy um that we work with, and Guap was supposed to ride with him to work. And
Shout out to Ben, man.
uh
Rest in peace, Ben.
Yeah, rest in peace, Ben, for sure. Um, and on the way to work, man, it was a serious accident and he passed away. And the first thing in my mind, because I was there, because I think he was coming to relieve us or whatever, was the first thing on my mind was like, Guap was supposed to be in that car.
Right.
So I'm hitting his phone up. And bro, you just don't know how that shit felt
And I'm not
when he
answering.
answered the motherfucker, when he finally answered it. Because man, when man, I'm about to tear up thinking about that shit now. Cause it's crazy. Like you hear somebody passing away and one of your homie there that you live with and shit, you just was kicking it with. And you know what I'm saying? You think that that person is gone and you calling that phone thinking that they ain't gonna pick up. But it's just, thank God he picked up and he was able to get a vehicle and drive in himself.
I had
Because
just
I
got
don't
back
even
from
think,
vacation.
yeah, because I don't even think Guap even knew what happened because, like I said, he was
No,
driving
I
into
knew it.
work.
No, I had no. I had was on vacation in Italy. I had just got back, and when I got back, I was going up to K Crossing, which is like the border, of up there of Iraq and Kuwait and shit. So one of the dudes that work up there, I was gonna catch a ride with him. I had called him, and he was gonna pick me up to work. So Captain, like I said, we was roommates. So I had to, yeah, I'm going to K Crossing. Ben coming to pick me up. Blah blah blah. So me leaving early in the morning before them because we had to go so far. They called me that morning. They told me don't worry about it, to bring a vehicle in. So I called Ben and told him, listen, don't worry about picking me up. I got to drive a vehicle into work. So I had to drive up there. So they brought the vehicle to me. I drove. Captain was still asleep. They was at Camp Air John, so they had to get up as early. So I get to work, and Ben was already known for being late. So Ben wasn't there. Nobody didn't pay it no mind. He was always late to work. So we hear as we cleaning, as we checking out the trucks, we hear the shit over the radio about an accident. It was always accidents up there because that 2-lane road is desert, man, and motherfuckers drive crazy. So we ain't paying no mind. All of a sudden, we like, damn. So they call. We call and say, hey, y'all need us to go out and and see what's up. Like, nah, you good. Stay where you at. We already responded. Okay, bet that was Camp Virginia, which was down that way by LSA and all that shit. So all of a sudden, they call us back a few minutes later. Yeah, come on, respond because they can't find an accident, so we got to go. So I'm driving a truck, and it was me and I forgot the anyway. It doesn't matter his name, Cruci. So we ride. I'm driving right. So I'm like, so we just riding. I ain't thinking nothing. I'm just driving. We going to a call. He's like,
Mm.
damn man, I'm worried. I'm like, why? Why? What's up? He's like, man, because we got this call for this accident, and fucking Ben ain't show up to work yet. I'm like, oh
Damn.
shit. So now that shit. Now you done put that shit in my head. So now I'm fucked up. I'm like, damn. So now I'm like, damn, I'm worried and shit. Now I'm like, so we finally we get to the accident. The other crew had already got there. Man, we get out, we see this big ass semi on the side in the sand. See one of our
Oh,
vehicles fucking
damn.
sitting upright in the fucking sand. But dog, we see the passengers, we see the driver's side. That bitch is like, it's fine. Man, when you walk around that vehicle, the whole right side of the whole passenger side of that
It
vehicle was gone.
smashed the fuck in. Damn.
I could have walked up to that bitch and walked and just sat down in that shit. The whole right side and the back side was gone. I see motherfuckers
Wow.
crying and shit. I'm like, damn, who is it? Like, what's going on? We see the tarp on the side, like the old school gurneys and shit, the army gurneys, the old school ones.
Yeah, yeah.
They got that
Mm-hmm.
shit. It's somebody. They got that shit on the ground. It's covered up with a sheet, and I can just see like the
Damn.
blood dripping in the fucking sand. And I see like army, like a bunch of army guys like lined up along the road trying to block the fucking view so people driving by can't see that shit. I see people crying like, damn, who is that? Yo, it's Ben. I'm like, no fucking way. Like it was Ben.
Damn.
He was on the phone. He was talking to his best friends. I forgot old dude's name, the Spanish dude that worked with us, the little shortstop. You know
Yeah,
what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
I can't remember his name either.
He was on the phone. I got him on Facebook still too. He was on the phone with him, trying to hurry up and get to work because he was late. He tried to pass a vehicle, man, and as he was coming over the hill, was another fucking. It was a big ass semi truck
Uh,
coming. So as he tried to speed up and pass the car, the fucking car sped up, so he couldn't pass.
wow.
That's how they are, man. The motherfuckers, they stupid like that. So he tried to make a
Yeah.
move to drive off into the sand, and the truck made the same move and hit him head on and shit. And
Damn.
what killed him was his body was he was because Ben was a big dude. The motherfucker was in shape. His body was intact. It's just that the collision and the impact, like they said, he probably broke his neck hitting the B post and shit, which is that
Yeah.
post you guys on the side
Yeah,
of
the
your
B
door
pillar.
frame.
Yeah.
And like I said, he was just the body was covered, man. It was fucked up, man. So like I couldn't answer. People was calling my phone. I couldn't answer the phone, man. And then when I finally was able to answer, like that's what it was. Cap on the phone. Devon had called me. Cap was crying. I was like, "No, I'm good, man. I'm good." I said, "But I can't stay on the phone. I gotta go. You know, cause we doing that
Yeah.
shit." But I had told him who it was, but it was fucked up. So it fucked me up, man, because people was coming up to me, man. Oh, well, man. Well, what if you was in the car with him? This shit might not have happened. And I'm like, bruh.
Man,
I'm like,
that
I was
is
on scene. I said,
fucking
what if I was in the car with him? That
heavy.
shit. It would be both of us laid out there, man, because that whole right side of the vehicle was fucking gone. That'd have been me. So that
Yeah.
shit was, and I told you, I was talking to Cal, like, yo, that shit was, I left because of that shit. Remember? That's why I was like, you know
Yep.
what? I said, I'm
Yeah.
done, bro. I'm done. Like, I'm done with this shit. I'm trying to go to Cat. And then he left like maybe a month or two after I did. I'm like,
Mm.
yeah, I'm out of here, man.
Yeah, that
Fuck this
shit took a
shit.
toll on a lot of people, bro. And
Yeah.
then then a lot of other like political shit. But yeah, man, that shit was crazy.
Well,
That's
rest in peace to the homie Ben, man. Um,
yeah.
sound like he was a solid cat and stuff, man. I hate that y'all brothers had to endure that.
Yeah. He
But
was a
yeah,
good dude. Good
military
Devon.
service, it ain't no fucking joke, man. And I see Tiff is in here. All vets aren't law-abiding citizens and all of that. And I totally agree. I'll be the first one to tell
Yeah.
you, there's a lot of people that join the military that ain't shit. And they do full careers in the military and they ain't shit.
Right.
And
You ain't
I can
lying.
say that as a 21 plus year fucking veteran that you're absolutely right. But there is something to be said. I mean, you can't draw that line. It's not very easy to
Exactly.
draw the line anyway in terms of who your heroes are and who your assholes are.
Right.
You
And who
know,
knows? Who knows?
so
They could be acting out because of the shit they're going through in the military because they couldn't get the help they
right,
needed.
right.
It's a lot of that
Yeah,
shit, man.
exactly right.
You gotta be careful with that. And then also, man, like just because we got bad apples doesn't mean we should be taking our fucking rights. That's that's
Yeah.
crazy.
And
Hey,
and
Chris,
I'd
appreciate that,
imagine
Chris.
that yeah, man, yeah, appreciate that. But I'd imagine that's not exactly what she is going for. I'll let her speak for herself in the chat though.
No,
But
that's probably not what she's going for. But like
yeah,
I
yeah, it's worth
understand.
speaking on.
Yeah, it's just that there is gonna be some bad apples. There's gonna be some people that have issues in the military.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
again, some of that shit is because of the military. Is the it turned it it can grind you. The military thing
I'm
is a
telling you,
grinder, man.
man.
It's a grinder, dude. Mentally
I
beats
remember
you
being
down.
I remember finding out on Friday that I had to leave on Monday to deploy, and we had to move my kid's first birthday party so I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
shit like that. Like it's tough, man. And hell, I'm on my third practice wife, you know what I'm saying? Because hey man, military service, hey, she knows it. Everything's but
I had an incident, man, when I was stationed at Eglin. I had been in the military at that point about 10 years. I was just coming from the fire academy as an instructor. I caught my
Yeah,
first
when you try to
article.
take gas girl and shit.
Anyway, I
man.
caught an Article 15. I caught an Article 15 for this situation. So I was at Duke Field, and I was the
What's
only
that?
black guy.
Explain that.
Duke Field is an outline station. Eglin is a big base. Eglin is the only base that how you have a
It's the
city. Say
biggest
you got
Air Force base in the world,
yeah.
period.
Eglin does. You know how a community surrounds a base. Well, Eglin surrounds a community. It's that fucking big. It's like 700 some square miles of fucking base with outline stations and ranges and shit. It's big. So I was at Duke Field, which is not far from Crestview, out there where Ryan's at. When I first got there, I was there for a while. Then we had this master sergeant come in, man. I can't remember his name now. I don't even really give a fuck anyway. Well, he was a tech sergeant at the time. I was a staff. Um, well, this guy, man, like I said, I was the only black dude out there. This guy used to terrorize us, boy. All the NCO, especially me for some reason, man. This guy used to just terrorize me about our troops. They weren't even my troops. As a staff sergeant, excuse me, you're a supervisor. So you have troops that you supervise. I had 3 troops out there that I supervised, and there was a bunch of other airmen out there. But he would harass me about the other airmen. I'm like, yo, these aren't my fucking troops, man. You need to talk to their supervisor. Like, why are you coming at me, calling me in the office for shit that they're doing or not doing? Like, talk to their supervisor. This man used to be like, and we knew like when he called, we hear him call us over the PA. We would walk in his office, and civilians too would walk in his office with a pen because he knew he was gonna have you sign some shit.
Yeah.
He was just that type of dude. So one day, man, it was like, bro, like I said, I had been in 10 years. I hated. It was like I hated being in the military because of this fucking guy. I was hating life. I hated to come to work. I was trying to get out of that station, man. I was trying to go to dispatch. I was talking to my other chief Sutter down at the main base, man, to get down there, Station One. I just couldn't take this shit with this dude. It was driving me fucking crazy. Like it was stressing me out. So one day I come to work, man, and all of a sudden this dude is we're in the stalls. It was just me and him, and this motherfucker's talking to me about some shit, and this motherfucker goes, man, and starts, oh, well, you know, you will. We're going back and forth. This motherfucker took his finger, man, and was poking me in my goddamn chest like
Oh,
this. Boy, I fucking lost it. I snapped. Man, I grabbed this man arm, bro, and I grabbed him and I locked him up like this. So I had him like that, and I spun him and slammed him against the lockers, and I was choking him. And I said, "Don't you ever fucking put your hands." I said, "Bro, I'm not one of your fucking kids. Don't you?" I lost it. Don't you ever put your fucking hands on me? And that motherfucker was trying to. And he just. I was choking him. I was finna choke him the fuck out because he couldn't get away. I had him locked up. He couldn't go nowhere. They
Hell
heard him.
no.
The day room, the day room and kitchen area was right there. So they heard this motherfucker out there banging on the lockers. He was banging on the locker and shit. And they came out. Oh, they came out. They came and grabbed me and shit. The chief came out of his office because I was choking this bitch. I was finna choke him out. He was going down. And they fucking grabbed me and pulled me off of him. What the fuck? I said, yo, man. I said, this dude said he fucking poking. I said, oh, he fucking put his hands on me, man. He poked me in my goddamn say he lost his fucking mind. It took for that shit to happen, dog. The commander, we had a black commander too. He came out to the station and started talking to everybody. That's everybody would tell him what was going on. Like, yo, this dude was this and this and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Now, mind you, it took for that shit to happen. I got an Article 15. I don't know what point. I know he got some type of paperwork, but they moved him like to the office by himself where he couldn't fucking be around nobody. And I ended up getting, and I was ended up that because of that, they sent me to Station One like I wanted. So when they called us in the day room, he was like, "Yo, we're gonna be making some station changes." And they called it. Man, I jumped up for fucking glue. I jumped up for joy. I was like, "I'm out of this bitch." I said that shit in front of everybody. So the chief, everybody. I was glad to get the fuck up out of there, man, because that shit was driving me crazy. And that's how I caught Article 15, choking that fool out.
Dang, Press said he was over there choking out principals.
Man, sometimes motherfuckers need to be learned. I don't know. I don't
do
know,
need to be
bro.
choked.
I snapped, bro. I snapped. I couldn't
Yeah.
take it. I snapped. That shit right there, dog. That as a black man, bro. When you
Man,
nah, I don't do that.
man.
I
I
don't do
had a
that.
damn hell Press was at one of my damn basketball games and they was in town and it was a little black referee and I'm into it about something and the dude basically rolled up on me and he pointing at me and shit. He got his finger in my face, man. I had to let him know right there. I'm like, man, I'm a grown ass man, bro. I don't know who the fuck you think you dealing with right now. Like, man, dog, I flip all this shit over. Yeah, man, fuck this shit. If it wasn't for these kids, man, I'll fuck you up. But that's a whole nother thing, man. Let's push through some of this sports shit, man. I don't want to be too long
Man,
winded.
hey, it's already too long, man.
Oh, we already
You
too
might need
long.
to, yeah, you
We
might
already
need
got
to. I
dope,
think
dope.
Run a couple more topics, man. Run a couple more topics. We good.
nah, you know what I want to get to.
I know you're trying
The
to get to it,
Glock Dookie.
man.
Fuck it, let's go.
Hey, don't you do it? Don't you do it?
Let's
Don't you do it?
go.
Don't you do it? Y'all motherfuckers
Man,
been trying to say that
run a
shit
couple
for an
sports, man.
hour.
Got to finish off this topic,
Glock
man.
Dookie.
Man,
Man, that Glock Dookie.
Telling you. All right, man. Manny Pacquiao was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. Manny's a legend.
He's a legend.
Yes.
I
Yes,
bet. I ain't
absolutely.
mad at it, man. Shouts to Manny. I love that he fought any fucking body. He wasn't running around and running from fights like fucking Floyd Mayweather. He
Facts.
fought everybody. When he got in that
Facts.
one fight against Manuel Marquez, and they got in the middle of the fucking ring, and they was just throwing them
Going at it.
things. And
Going
he
at
got
it.
knocked out.
Yeah,
He did get knocked out,
Oh my God, he got
but
put to
god
sleep.
damn it,
He got
I got so
Fucking
much
memes were fucking
respect.
crazy.
Yeah, they were. The memes got busy. But I got so much fucking respect for Manny Pacquiao for doing that shit, bro. Cause he was up in the fight. Like he was winning the fight. And then they called that shit right to the middle of the ring. Like, hey yo, man, let's get it. And the motherfuckers was throwing them things and he got caught. But I still got more respect for him than a motherfucker running from fights. So shouts to
Also,
Manny Pacquiao.
also a motherfucker that's a woman beater. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Shouts to Manny. Bill Belichick is trying to go to UNC, University of North Carolina, to be the football coach.
No,
I guess
I
he's.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
think he's trying to go there.
You don't think
So
he's gonna go?
no, so he has connection there. I think his dad used to coach there. So I think he's kind of
Mhm.
doing them a solid to like, hey, oh,
Yeah.
Well, he's
maybe
asking
if
too much.
Bill
He's
Par
asking too much.
if Bill Parcells goes, what he thinks is an interesting job, other coaches will come flocking.
You mean Bill Belichick?
Yes, my bad. Yeah, Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
And plus, truth be told, he the way he coaches, and I don't think this conducive to college. And there's a
You
lot
don't think
more.
so?
I think
I
he got
figured it would be great for college kids, man.
not
I
the
think
not
so.
the. I don't think so. And also with the way that it is nowadays, these kids asking for money. That
Yeah, see, the NIL deal makes it a little
that's a different.
different.
That's a
So
different. That's a
yeah,
different
yeah.
monster. That's
Okay.
a different monster. I kind of hope he goes to the Bears. Maybe that's.
Yikes. Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a job. I mean, the Bears are it's a major city and it's got history. You know, it's a good football town and stuff. Um, that would be interesting.
Man, I think
Um,
it'd be good. Great fundamentals
yeah,
coach up
yeah, for
there.
sure. Ain't his name Steve Wojciechowski? Ain't that his name? What ESPN?
Yeah,
They
Adrian,
everybody calls him Woj.
Well,
Adrian
yeah.
Wojnarowski.
Yeah, Adrian
Adrian.
Wojciechowski. Sorry. Yeah. Who the hell is Steve Wojciechowski? Didn't he play for Duke? Anyway, was diagnosed with prostate cancer, man. We talked about this, no matter how much bread you got, no matter how good of a situation you in, like cancer don't care, yo. So get your fucking checks done.
can
Get
I
your
can
checks
I
done.
piggyback on that? I don't
Yeah,
know
you
if you
got it.
guys know as well. Randy Moss was also got some kind of underlying health issue that he's dealing with, where he's
Mm-hmm.
stepping down from his
Mm-hmm.
duties as an analyst to deal with this his situation. He's got some kind of health issues. They said it's just pretty serious that he's going to be dealing with. I'm sure it's probably somewhere along the
Yeah.
lines, maybe something like that, cancer, whatever.
Yeah, because he made a statement as well saying, hey, yo, get checked. You know what I'm saying? If you in that age group, you need to get checked. So, piece of Woj, and I mean, hopefully, he comes through and he lives, out his years and as little pain as possible. You know what I'm saying? 16-year-old Gout ran a 10-4 100-meter dash. Is 10-4 fast?
Man, that
Yeah,
dude was flying.
10-4 is fast. I think
for a
Usain Bolt
16 year
got the
old.
world record at like 9-8 or some shit. I think is
No,
the
it's like
world
nine
record.
five, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, it's up there. It's like 9.5 or some shit. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Huh. Yeah, well,
But as a
that's
16-year-old, you ain't that far off.
yeah, man.
That
That's fucking
motherfucker running.
fast.
That I saw the video. That boy was running.
This I remember seeing this when I saw that. Though it had a tailwind of 2 meters a second, so it would not be counted as a record. He had
Oh
some
wow.
tailwind pushing him. Yeah,
Hmm. That's interesting to
Gout,
know.
gout.
Still fast.
Yeah,
yeah, no, yeah.
Gout,
Shout out to
gout.
him still, yeah, but they're
Yeah,
not gonna count it.
shouts to Gout,
That's a
gout.
hell of a name too, Gout, Gout.
Yeah, hell
Man, you
yeah.
know what, man? We getting close to that time. So, man, Cap, man, go ahead and get ready to get us out of here, man, with your last topic. I know you've been itching and waiting, boy. Look at you over there. You smiling with it. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit, the Jamie Foxx. Hang tight. The Jamie Foxx special release today. I didn't see that. He's supposed to have a stand up or whatever. Pat just put in the chat that it's
Yeah, I
on
haven't
Netflix.
seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. Um, I
Okay.
plan to see it though, so that's
Yeah,
bet.
definitely gonna watch that. Man,
Yes, out. Yes, out.
man, I was seeing this post, man, about man the new diabolical things that's going on behind bars, man. Said, man, the inmates is in the motherfucking joint with the Glock Dookie.
You want me to
They
That's
do
the
the
don't have
video?
a
weapon of
video for
choice.
this.
You want to do the video? Let me do the
Nah,
video.
you don't need to do the video for
It's
that.
Lying.
oh, it's real quick. Let me do the video. It's funny. It's playing.
All right,
Man, the
do the
crazy shit
Glock
is,
Duke.
now they making
Man,
Glock
talk through it,
dookies.
man.
What?
Dog, man, I'll let the video
Like a
speak
water
for it.
bottle,
Yeah.
and then you just
Explain.
fill it up with piss, shit, sperm, with any kind of fucking body fluid you can, and you just let it sit, and you just let it chill in your room and shit. Anytime you got some beef, you pull it out and you just spray a motherfucker with that shit. It's so many videos you could just watch of motherfuckers fighting with the Glock dookies. And they say this
Oh,
shit is
Danny
crazy.
Brown.
It'll clear the whole
That's my
flow
nigga.
once that shit gets sprayed.
Oh, dude.
So somebody spray you in the, you ain't fighting no more.
All right, video's over.
Man,
Yeah, man.
can you imagine getting sprayed by the Glock Dookie, bro? He said that joint is clearing out floors, bruh. They said they just sitting there letting that shit ferment, bruh. And they letting that shit spray, dog. The Glock Dookie. That's crazy.
What are they doing? How are they firing off shots with the Glock?
Yeah, I'm telling
You know what? He never really said. I don't know if they twisting the bottle and hitting the top off. You know how they used to do, or man, you poke a hole in that joint and just get to squeezing. Cause dog, that's disgusting. Just the water and the smell alone, dog. That shit's crazy. The Glock Dookie, bro.
Here's the thing, dog. Y'all ever had like milk spoil? You know how the gases make the thing expand? Man, when that shit comes out, the air and the chemicals and the bleh. Man, listen.
Can you
that
imagine
man needs
how
to be
diabolical
murdered.
you gotta
be
be?
murdered. You be murdered.
Dog, can you imagine what the shit the kind of thing going through your mind to go in the toilet and grab shit and stuff it in a bottle?
I can't hear you.
That's crazy.
You
Yeah,
grabbing
I
shit
mean,
and then you nutting in the bottle with the shit.
now
That's
that
even
part
more
is the
crazy.
part I wanted to get to. How the fuck
Taking this shit up.
the nut gotta go first? You know what I'm saying? Like the nut must go in first, bro.
I mean, not as scat as your thing.
I mean, yeah, scat is a thing for sure.
I didn't know
Scat
it
is
was
a
a
thing.
method to it. The nut got to go first.
Yeah, V talking about Guantanamo. I was telling y'all about that shit. Like, yeah, that shit goes down in the
Man,
interrogation
yeah,
rooms and shit.
you get hit with a Glock Dookie, man. You an innocent bystander get caught with the spray of the Glock Dookie. Dog, it's over with. I'm killing everybody.
Everybody.
I'm slicing and
Everybody can
dicing.
get it.
Dog, I don't give
I'm
a
chopping off
fuck.
limbs, sending it to your moms. Man, like Bo
Glock
said,
Dookie.
you just said kill me to me.
Yeah. You spray me with the Glock Dookie, man. You saying kill me right now. I don't want to live no more. Cause bruh, if I survive the Glock Dookie, it's a wrap. Ain't nobody sleeping ever.
So a Glock Dookie to the face, or you kiss a man for 30 seconds.
Yeah, I knew you was.
There you go for that.
Kissing a man for 30 seconds. You ain't
Hey,
put no
like
Glock
Pastor,
Dookie
I'm
on me.
pressing charges.
That's easy.
That's not even
Man,
hard.
that Glock Dookie.
Shit,
Man,
I'll
dog.
do it for 5 minutes. God damn it! Fuck that Glock Dookie.
5 mics? That's heavy.
Glock Dookie, man. That shit
reminds me-
wow.
That reminds me of a question. I remember when y'all were here and I was saying that I had a question, but I was gonna save it for the pod. And here we are on the pod. And it's really fucked up. All right. So you gotta wrap your head around this shit because it's really fucked up.
Oh,
When you
shit.
sit around in an Intel vault and it ain't no windows and shit, and you with a bunch of geeked out weirdo motherfuckers, you think of some wild shit. So here fucking goes. Your mom and your girl have switched bodies. The only way you can switch them back is to have sex with one of them. Do you have sex with your mom in your girl's body? Or do you have sex with your girl in your mom's body?
I'm killing both of them.
Nah, you gotta pick one. Ain't no.
You gotta
I'm
pick.
hitting them with the Glock Dookie. Fuck that. That's what's about to happen. They get hit with the Glock Dookie.
One of the two has to be selected. No getting around it. One of
Can
the
I?
two.
Can I?
Bullshit. Cut the
can I-
bullshit. This
can I
ain't
bl-
Glock Dookie no more. That
Can I
shit's over.
blindfold? Can I blindfold my mom in my girlfriend's body?
No, you cannot blindfold.
No, he making that
Nobody.
shit up, man. Yes, you can.
Nah.
Giving your mom an
So
orgasm.
so who?
Fucking
I
wild.
bet. So
Give me-
so
give
who
me
you
your
gonna
mom.
blindfold then? So who you gonna blindfold?
Give
I'm
me your-
saying,
What
Give
do
me your mama.
blindfolding do have anything to do with it?
but
It had
the
nothing to
thing,
do
the
with
thing
shit.
is, the thing is, the obvious answer. The thing is, the obvious answer is you have to have sex with your girlfriend's body.
Is that an obvious answer?
It's not obvious, bro.
You give your mom an orgasm.
That's it.
Right.
Bruh, that's the
Suck my
obvious
dick,
answer
Ma.
because what you look like banging your mom, bro. Banging
Listen.
your mom's body.
You'll hear your
No
mom
matter
go,
if your girl,
you'll hear your
no
mom
You
matter,
make love to your mama?
You'll hear your mom grunt.
so
Oh man. Oh, no.
bruh, no matter what, you gotta go with the girlfriend body.
I'm committing suicide.
That's your mama, man. You about to bend over, ma.
No, the body is your mama.
He trying to make sense of this shit, man. Ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, it's
Right,
a,
right,
it's,
right.
it's a stupid question.
I'm
You
on the
gotta
first
just pick
flight
an
out, man.
answer.
I'm going the first flight out, non-extraditionary country. I'm going.
So that's it. So you just gonna leave them. So you gonna leave them swapped.
They can sort that shit out. They
No,
said,
no.
you-
One.
So
has
you
to be
done with
fixed.
your girl. Period.
yeah, I can find
Right.
another
You got one sex act to change them back.
one. I can find another
Your
one.
girl's
Well-
not worth one sex act. I mean, your mom
Hey,
might be cool
hey,
because she gets to be
Your
young
mom,
again
your
and
mom
all
just
this
hit the
shit.
fountain. Your mom just hit the fountain of youth.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
Glock
There you go,
Dookie.
Cap. There you go, Cap. There you go.
But I
I
don't know.
bet.
My mom's 70, man. It's been a minute since she. Like,
Oof.
you know, gave her some dick real. It's like, hey, ma, you ain't had this in a minute.
God damn.
That's wild.
God damn. Hey man, I like the way you do.
You gotta pick one of the answers, man.
Yeah, man.
I told you the obvious answer.
Hey,
the obvious answer is you
I
have
don't
to
think
be
the
with
obvious-
you
listen,
have to go with your
listen.
girl body,
Nah,
bro.
it's not the obvious answer because listen,
It's not out there.
listen. I'll be impregnating my mom's, right? Nah, I can't do that, man. My mom's
not-
hooter,
once
my mom's
they-
hooter,
once they-
my mom's hooter don't work no
once-
more. My mom's
Once
hooter,
they switch back, it's your girl's body.
I'm your father, brother.
Yeah, but it was still.
I'm your father, brother.
She don't know she got pregnant at that time.
Look
You know what
around
I'm
and make a grand uncle.
Right, right.
So what if she get knocked up?
Make a
She's gonna be
grandbrother in
knocked
that
up,
bitch.
but back in her own body. It's still the girlfriend's body. It's just the mind.
Man, fuck
That's
all that.
important when you fucking.
Right. That's very important. Listen, my girl knows all the tricks.
I mean,
and
y'all
tricks.
arguing against
Listen.
that, man. So you
Listen.
saying to
Listen.
knock down your mom's body? Is that where you
Hey.
at with it?
Face down, ass
That
up, man. I
motherfucker
gotta
gonna
look
be
at
a
that shit.
dad brother.
You know?
It's gonna be a dad brother.
Dad, brother.
Oh shit.
Glock Dookie, bruh. Fuck it.
Man,
I'm Glock
hey,
Dookie and
get us
everybody.
out of here, man. We over with, man. Get us out of here, man.
We getting canceled for sure. God damn it.
That's how you fucking ended that shit right there. That was some. I'm gonna tell somebody else that shit when I go to work.
Of course you are, because
Man, can you imagine? Can you imagine you let a Glock Dookie go and everybody in the jail is just throwing up in that motherfucker? Because the smell gotta be horrendous. It's like some shit you ain't never smelled before.
my man is
And like
still
V
on this
and like
Glock
V
Dookie,
said,
Glock
you
Dookie.
get some of that shit in. Like V said, you get some of that shit in your mouth, bro. You can't even, dog. You gotta peel your face off. Man, bro, fuck that.
I'm gonna cock back and fire this block off, man, and get us out of here, y'all. Hey, man.
Ain't no amount of water can stop that shit from man. You smelling that shit,
Man,
bro?
you
The
gotta
Glock
gar- you
Dookie
gotta
is
gargle
crazy.
bleach.
That shit is diabolical, bro.
Man, enough, brother,
Stupid,
enough. That's
man.
fucking wild.
Fucking
All of that shit is
stupid.
wild.
Hey,
Hey,
before
everybody.
Guap, before you go though, I just want to say, man, this is the first time like we hit a milestone, man. I know people watch the pod, after we go off live and shit, but this is one of the first times, man, I done seen like over 20 people in the viewership, man. So I just want to say, man, I appreciate everybody who tuned in for this fuckery that we call Who Mans Is This, man, and come for the entertainment, the highs, the lows, man. It's an emotional roller coaster sometimes, man. But we definitely appreciate y'all joining up and listening and shit. No matter if it's just for 5 to 10 minutes, man, we do appreciate it. Go ahead, Guap.
Man, hey, I appreciate it, man. Like you said, whose man's is this? Where we knocking off moms and squirt dookie on people, man. Hey,
God
that's
damn
what
it.
we here for. Hey, like you said, everybody in the chat, man, appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the comments,
There's
man.
no us without you.
What the
Man,
fuck?
run and tell your mama, run and tell your girl, run and
Don't
tell
tell
your
your mama.
friends, enemies, man.
Don't
Let
tell
them
your
know.
girl either.
Man, let them know. Let them know we in here, man. Hey, YouTube Tuesday nights, man. Come join us. Come chop it up with us. Have some laughs, talk a little serious shit too. But overall, it's a good time, man. Hey, I love y'all brothers, man. Like they said, man, it's what's up. Somebody got a message the other day. Who was that? You, Jay? Run that message by you got, man. To repeat that message about
No,
what's
man.
going
That's what I was saying. Our homegirl V, man, told us to, you know what I'm saying, told us to keep going, man. Told us, we got a good thing going, and we not may not be popping right now, but man, it'll happen, man, because we got a good thing going, man. She was just definitely giving us some words of encouragement, man. So I definitely appreciate that shit, man,
Hell
and
yeah.
her tuning in, and she probably,
on.
may be able to tell some other people about us, man, but she was just giving us some words of encouragement, telling us to keep going, man. And what we doing is
Hey,
positive,
V.
good shit.
We appreciate that. Thank you for those flowers, man. We appreciate it. Believe it, it goes a long way. Cause we get on here and try to do this thing, man, and try to, entertain everybody and bring the news to everybody. So appreciate that. Hey, episode 41 in the books, baby. Hey, whose man's is this? Where you see all the fuckery. It don't get no better than this, y'all. It just don't get no better than this. Hey, another episode in the books. Until next week, we out, man. Love.